for the like their body rejects it somehow.
Most people actually like it. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I just seen two scenarios of this when a vegan for the first time tries the meat, and yeah, it had a really bad reaction. Something related to just his body being utterly alienated to this piece of food that it just kind of rejected it.
It's probably a mental thing. Your body mentally rejects it. If your body doesn't even know that it's what's it called meat. Say somebody tricks you into thinking like, oh, it's vegan, then you eat it, and you're like, oh, nothing happens. So, oh, it still tastes the same. Or somehow better. Why is it better? Why does this taste good? Why? I'll be honest, like, almost every vegan stuff is usually a lot more tasteless. Straight up. Okay, streaming. It takes a while for the octane to appear. I don't know why. It's taking its sweet fucking time. There it is. Okay, master. Begin story. Begin a tournée now.
So step one, open construction chat and write the first line, and I'll follow up with it. Well, that is us a tournament, ain't it?
I do wonder how we're gonna do that trial, though. You know what I'm gonna call it? I'm gonna call it Unlimited Turnabout.
You just can't help but not have the turnabout in his fucking name, do you?
I mean, I could just say Borderless Turnabout, but that's a little too generic.
No. The fact that turnabout is still in there, you can't get rid of it, can you?
I mean, duh. I mean, what's the first one called? You don't even know. Explosive Turnabout?
I need to look back on that to figure out.
I think it was a Turnabout, but I don't know what did you call it? Is this where we left off?
That's not right, I think.
Did you do the? Oh, you did the auto one. Yeah, do the other one, the manual save. Manuel, are you a manual? Maie eleventante nine forto a me high cortantente ifa curkikaen acusete lobotito.
You know what? You probably should start taking yourself advice and just gone to bed. I didn't find any conclusive evidence yesterday because of that, you know, bad title recording right there. It really distracted me. But if I can figure out Lady Guerra's motive for threatening the High Priest, then maybe. Well, see, we all know why I couldn't focus on my investigation anyway. See, the blame is like somewhere here. I just can't put my finger on it, but it's somewhere here.
And Nick, today well...
Actually, better question. So when will this guy get involved, huh? this fucking hillbilly Sasquatch, huh?
He's your...
Who the fuck ever this is?
He's your best friend.
Oh, my best friend is a fucking hillbilly, alright.
Yeah, it's Larry.
Ah, Larry Bundy, finally. Freaking get Larry back in the game. Don't look so down. Maybe Maya.
Maya? I heard that you were gonna say Maya.
I really wasn't. I'm going to defend you with everything I've got.
You would do well to cease this insanity while you still can. Is that Sadmari, maybe? Oh.
No.
Let me reread that again.
Fine.
You would do well to cease this insanity while you still can.
But I won't.
See, there you go. That's the bitchy voice you wanted to hear.
As I said yesterday, I'm going to defend my client, and you can't do shit about it. If anything, you're best step back now before you get humiliated again, okay?
Wow, so you really are a stupid barbed head.
You know, I gave you a fair warning. You asked for this.
Okay. Well, know this. You shall not witness a miracle of the sort that occurred last time. No, not even a sliver of a miracle.
See, I tried to save you the humiliation in open public, but I guess you really want this.
The moment she is found guilty, you too will be found guilty for abetting the accused.
Nice. I never claimed to be a miracle maker, but I am good at discovering the truth. And unlike miracles, the truth is always waiting to be found.
The truth, you say? Then it seems you have chosen your fate.
Yeah.
I will say this. Once this trial is over, Inga will be really mad at you. Really mad at you.
I mean, he already threatened me once to keep my nose out of it. So I mean, what else is new?
No, it's just I forgot to mention that this case right now, this case acts more like a fourth case and not a third case. The next one that's coming up, that one is more filler than this one. Normally, the third case is usually the filler plot.
Either way, that fucking Jafar guy literally warned me anyway. Like, keep my nose out of this business. Huh? Of course, I'm gonna ignore him. So.
Yeah, you'll see why. You'll see why exactly.
I already expected him to get on his bad side. He already hates lawyers to some degree, at least degrees. So, what's the worst going to happen?
This shall be your very last trial.
No, I'm definitely gonna humiliate you some more. So sorry. It's not gonna happen.
Nick.
I'm going to prove your innocence, Maya. You will see. After all, you have to introduce the bomb Punisher warrior of Neo Twilight Realm to the folks back home, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah, of course. I may be a defendant this time.
Again.
But I'll be by your side like always, Nick.
Yay.
Just like old times.
Just summon Mia. Oh wait, you won't do that this time.
No.
As you said, they can't contain all of the cleavage, right? Too much. At least that's what you said last time. Thanks, Maya.
Yeah.
This place is tough on lawyers. No, I was gonna say layers. I'll need all the help I can get. Plus, it's always good to have you on the team. Well, it's time. Yeah, let's go get myself executed. I'm about to get myself a game over screen. I bet they're gonna try to doom and gloom me before I even get to the testimony.
Maie eleventante hai cortonte of kulkarain.
No, we're going right in.
Court is now in session. Now my verdict. Guilty.
Judge, I just got here.
What?
Yep.
What? You're here? What?
Ricky showed up again?
Let the trial of Maya Fey begin.
The defense is ready, Your Majesty.
And douchebag is ready.
And douchebag is ready.
Quiet! Can't you see the prosecutor, Sadmari, is absorbed in silent prayer? Where are you, an idiot?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Great. The trial's barely started, and the judge was already mad at me. Yeah, like sounds like I saw this coming.
He's very devout for a prosecutor.
Just one of those full of himself guys again. Just don't mind him.
Why is the accused standing over there?
Well,
The magistrate. In addition to being this accused, she's also my assistant.
The accused is your assistant, you say? Very well then. A criminal does indeed make a fitting partner to a lawyer with a defiled soul.
Yeah, I just knew he would literally just use it against me and make me look like an absolute villain. I fucking knew.
that wasn't very nice.
Yeah, I'll get used to it. He has more insults to throw at me. Just you.
It's only downhill from here.
This is only the tutorial phase of his insults. Yeah, well, bad-mouthing a lawyer seems to be a custom of sorts here in Kurain.
I must say, I'm surprised to see you still here in Quran, Mr. Wright. And even more so to find you in the Hall of Justice once more. I cannot fathom why you would willingly risk your life in yet another trial. What's wrong with you?
Well, see, trials are just so easy for me to, like, win, so I just felt like doing it again.
Are you mocking me?
No, actually, never mind. The answer is simple, Your Majesty. I am a lawyer, and this is what lawyers do. We just, like to be out between the guillotine. Fine. Although, to be frank, I'd rather be anywhere here, but here right now.
Such foolishness.
Oh, he's finally done sleeping.
No, Prosecutor Sadmadi. Are you ready to begin now?
I literally feel like this guy will let this guy meditate or stand there for like 2 days straight and still say like, patience, we will wait for him.
Judge, it's been 3 years now. Yeah.
If you think Judge, I think Shabadi's dead.
Yes, Your Majesty. The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay. But first, I promise you both this. I will cast your wicked souls into the fires of hell. Thus shall the soul of the victim attain salvation.
Ha 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 ha! Excellent. I love what I'm hearing. Splendid. I expect nothing less of you, Prosecutor Sadmadi.
Please save the victim's soul, Prosecutor Sadmadi. Punish the wicked lawyers who dares to stop these last rites.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on the whole fire and brimstone deal. But I'm not surprised by your words or stance, considering what Apollo told me about you.
So it was you who instilled that putrid lawyerly guile within him.
Putrid what?
He too must soon face the fires, lest his soul be lost to redemption. But I shall send you on ahead, so that he will not be lonely when he arrives.
Man, that smirk is soon gonna be gone from his face. But here's my shit-eating grin, so beat that. Sorry, but I'm afraid it won't be that easy. People say I never know when to give up. nervous, Maya?
A little.
Just like it's been ages since we stood side by side like this in court.
Too bad I'm the defendant. Again.
You've done this before, so it's fine. Just within some incense right there next to you.
When she
You'll
does
be
this
fine.
face, she looks a lot younger. She looks like back to 18.
His upper lip also bends in a weird way here, but you know.
I mean, yeah, they exaggerate the animation.
Yeah, don't worry. We haven't lost the case together yet. Yeah. Just, yeah. Say words like this just to, give yourself bad luck.
You're right. Let's give this everything we've got, Nick.
Yeah, besides, if you lose this one, you're gonna be dead.
Just like me.
Get that.
And I'm gonna be haunting you, even if you're a ghost.
Now then, how about you two shut up? Prosecutor Sanmari, would you please explain the case at hand?
And of course, your majesty. Let us begin the last rites of the victim. Maya Fey has been charged with the crime of murder. The victim of her heinous crime was High Priest Taurus Inmei. He was conducting the purification rite when he was brutally slain.
Speaking of those people on the last page, nope, no one there.
The cause of death?
Let us review the victim's autopsy report and the crime scene photo, shall we? The cause of death was blood loss from a stab wound delivered to the abdomen.
All things considered, this really does look like an undead ghoul from a video game. Just a trash mob.
The murder weapon was likely the Warbad dagger, which was used in the rite. However, the weapon has yet to be found, though the scene was thoroughly searched. I'ma be real, I don't think it was searched well enough.
I mean, they probably just looked at it and was like, yup, guilty. Anyway, we're done here.
Oh no, you missed so much there. Anyway.
A sacred relic used as a tool of murder. The Holy Mother's wrath shall be most severe.
I mean, I bet these freaking religious investigators just looked at it and was like, yep, that's definitely guilty. And then they're like, alright, let's do the seance thing. Yep, guilty. So anyway. That's all these fuckers are all the time.
I don't remember how the trial went at the beginning, or even the middle bit. I only remember the ending of it.
You remember the big moments, but not the in-betweens.
Most of this case is a bit of a blur to me. It's literally just the ending I remember because it was so shocking.
Oh, good. Well, then, try to forget the rest of it as well, then.
The murder itself took place at the height of the purification rite. The accused had donned Lady Kira's sacred robes.
Yeah. I bet that on itself is a crime.
And the victim was there to offer prayers as a high priest of Kurainism. During the rite, the victim and accused were the only two in the inner sanctum.
Yeah, they're definitely marking the broken lantern as well, just for good measure. Ah, good on them, I guess.
For what it's worth. Therefore, the only person who could have slain the victim is Maya Fey.
Default assumptions every time.
I mean, this case is gonna be really tricky. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway.
I must say, that does cast a great deal of suspicion upon the accused.
Indeed. Now then, Allow me to submit this diagram of the crime scene as evidence in this case.
Woo! My pockets deepen.
In Coriolism, slaying a priest is a sin most grave and dreadful.
Also, like all things considered, I'm pretty sure there's still like a second investigation day as well. So of course, that's just the tutorial phase of this whole case.
Yeah, there will be. I'm gonna tell you right now, there will be. As such, Maya Fey's soul shall be plunged into the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling.
Question mark.
So stupid. She shall be tickled without end for 500 million years.
I wonder what was Capcom thinking when they made up this thing. I wonder.
I don't know.
That is a terrible fate indeed. Would the defense care to respond?
I mean, at a certain point, you're probably grown numb to all the tickling, so I don't think it even fucking matters. And here I thought the lowest level of hell was the hell of back pain.
He's still not over it.
I mean, he literally just fucking got KO'd really hard by that. You know, can't blame him, man. He practically died for a brief moment.
I don't remember killing anyone, and I don't have that dagger or anything like it.
As she just stated, she has no memory of the event described by the prosecution. It's all made up bullshit. But more importantly, she had no motive to kill the high priest in the first place.
Objection.
I say without evidence.
I see you're just as stupid as Apollo. I thought you might say that. Nevertheless, the meaningless prattle of lawyers is utterly ineffectual here in the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, well, so is your word as well. I'm just saying, you know. Give me evidence, buddy.
For all we be made clear by her benevolence Raifa Padma Kurain's insights.
Oh boy, you don't even know how much I crossed your very soul by, you know, contradicting her visions.
I'm gonna be real, that insight's gonna be so stupid.
So it is. And so it shall be. The divination science reveals the truth for all to see.
Brad Judge, you don't tell me you forgot what I did with her previous one.
I remember no such bullshit.
Oh, here we go again.
Bailiff, please show in the royal priestess.
Yeah, her Royal Highness.
Yeah, I'm starting off with this already. Yeah, first thing. It's Princess Raifa. Oh, how beautiful her benevolence looks again today. Glory to the Holy Mother for the blessed day.
Spoiler as ever, I see. I mean, thinking about it right now in their current situation, I guess they're starting off with this because they don't have a valid witness to testify right now in my face, so we're just putting her on the stand instead.
Yeah. Rest assured, good people of Khurain, I will defeat this murderer and her abettor.
Just remember what happened last time. Careful what you do. I warned you.
They shall not escape in their freedom expressed today.
Although all things considered, I need to remember how to work with that interface. I kind of forgot how that interface worked.
Right, so you've got the top bit, which is like the camera essentially, like you pause and like whatever. You can also go back and forth with it, and then you have like the statements below that you need to move.
Oh yeah, so the moving got the statement, all right. Because before I got a painstaking to do without the moving statement.
Yeah, we got two things to look for. So we got like the visual of what's happening on screen of the seance or whatever it's called of the insight, and then you have the interpretation of Raifa of what's going on.
What a joy it is to have the royal priestess back in the Hall of Justice.
This time less passed out.
May the Holy Mother grant us her divine favor. Urdihara Kurayan.
Actually, all things considered, you're the one who kicked her out.
That's facts.
She sure looks pleased with herself.
With a fan base like that, yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, man, I wonder what's gonna be after I do my thing with her. Yes. How to crush her soul most efficiently. Especially for someone who didn't know what a freedom express was until yesterday.
Is there something stuck to my face, barbed head?
Yeah, those tattoos. No, nothing. Your highness.
Now then, your benevolence, the divination seance, if you please.
Very well. Nena, my robe.
Getting stripped. Oh no.
But she's underage. What are we doing? What's going on?
14-year-old
Oh,
underage.
Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name.
Ah, ready for dancing, Foxy.
Yeah, I'll just turn away and maybe look at that. Look what's going on outside. You know.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me.
Definitely sounds older than 14, but you know, what do I know?
So that we may receive
Yeah.
their final memories in the pool of souls.
Yep. Yep.
I think you might be able to skip it, but whenever I played it, I never skipped it because
There's no point in skipping stuff if you're playing for the first time.
yeah. There's only 3 of these, I think, in the whole game. Yes. Nick, she's doing stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, tell me about the Steel Samurai.
I think we should be watching her.
But actually, but I want to know about that. You know, Korean samurai. Tell me more about it, Maya. Really curious, you know. There's nothing really important going on in the middle of the courtroom right now, so you know.
Nick, how long is this gonna last?
It really is lasting a lot longer than it needs to.
Are you ready for some bullshit?
Oh, it's over? Oh, okay. What I miss? Oh shit, Maya, look, it's you. And the Jutsu hand sign. Words I cannot read. Wind. In a costume. And they just run into it? Okay. At least that's what it looks like he just ran into that.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
It just felt like he just ran into that somehow.
The victim's Mitama has spoken.
That or something pulled him into that damn dagger, because it didn't look like the so-called killer moved.
It looked weird, didn't it?
The divination seance is complete.
Let me guess, you're gonna just announce guilty verdict right now.
Now that I've seen enough, accuse you no guilty as fuck.
Right. Another clearly incriminating seance vision.
It could not be any clearer, O foul defense.
I know, actually, it looked confusing if you ask me. Like, it looked like this guy just flew right into that dagger. I mean, pretty weird if you ask me.
Well, I'm gonna be. It's so full of bullshit. It's like you have no idea how bullshit this thing is. The accused donned the sacred robes of Lady Kira and then attacked the victim.
Unspeakable. Oh, how very terrible it must have been. The figure of Lady Kira lit against the dim lantern light. The scent of incense growing ever more potent as she drew near. One can almost sense the horror Abbot Inmei must have felt.
The facts as presented by her benevolence are indisputable.
Says you.
But that wasn't me. Do something, Nick.
Yeah, sure, let me just cross-examine it. I'm working on it. That couldn't have been any clearer. Looks like I'm in for another uphill battle, like always.
The accused that committed this vile act during our ancient tradition, the purification rite.
Come think of it, the rite guide explains the multi-part purification rite in detail. The transformation rite. The high priest reads scripture while a priestess dons the robe of Lady Kira. The water Lady Kira enters the spring and the high priest purifies her along with her dagger. The rite of fire. Priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul.
Indeed. It would seem that the murder occurred during the transformation rite. The rite dictates that the high priest stand in front of the spring. Therefore, the accused must have attacked him from the direction of the broken lantern. Well, Barbhead, would you care to object?
Objection!
I bet you can't.
Of course, because I know my client is innocent. Not only did I give her the shit-eating grin, I point a finger at her as well.
You got the objection stance. Haha. So you say. You truly do not know when you are beaten, do you?
No, see, the problem is that your visions are biased. I managed to pull it off last time with Aldi. I'll just have to do it again, and again, and again.
You intend to find fault with her benevolence's insight yet again? Have you no shame?
It worked last time, Judge.
I don't remember that.
I'll push it.
Would seem lawyers are Pokunan creatures indeed.
I think you guys are just blindfolded.
Look at that Pulkunan! Pulkunan! Pulkunan!
exactly is a Bulkunen?
Someone who's a real piece of work, so to speak.
Oh, thanks, man. They can call me anything they want. The only thing I care about is uncovering the truth and also making her look bad.
So, Barbed Head, are you foolish enough to risk your life for your so-called truth?
Why even say that? I already entered the courtroom. My life is already doomed.
It's already over, yeah. Because my insults are the truth. To deny them is to willingly dig your own grave.
Again, you're contradicting the situation. I'm already in my own grave. What's with these statements? It's like the lawyer act is not in effect or what? Alright, you spoiled brat. Let's fucking go.
The victim commenced the purification rite by bowing to the lanterns and reading the sutra. As the first part, the transformation rite ended, he lowered the sutra. Suddenly, he heard the accused approaching footsteps and smelled her incense-laden robes. It was then that the victim felt an intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed.
You believe, so it's not factual though.
As his life's blood spilled over, his vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world.
And yet this is the part where we said that it was already red before you fell in there.
That is everything the victim experienced in his final moments. Okay. Dressed in the sacred robes of Lady Kira, the accused rushed the victim head on. The brutal stabbing she perpetrated could not have been any clearer.
And that's so.
Yes, it is plain for all to see. No, it wasn't me. Wow, that's gonna get us nowhere. A sudden drowsiness came over me during the transformation rite.
Yeah, sudden drowsiness. I must have been drugged, or maybe I was channeling something. Oh wait, I can't say that.
I didn't even get a chance to put on Lady Kira's robes. You waste our time with such meaningless statements, accused. You cannot explain away the truths revealed by the royal priestess's divine insight. How did you end up finding contradictions last time?
You asking me? These final memories include all 5 senses.
Oh, you mean those words that appear in the pool of souls? It looked like to me like the bigger the words, the stronger the sensation was to the victim.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me too. The sensations themselves are never wrong, only their interpretation. That's why I tried to point out mistakes and Rifle's insights last time, and oh boy did she hate me for it.
So there could be a contradiction between what Abbott Inmay felt and her insights, huh?
Yup, and I'm going to find them this time too, and crush her very soul. Should I check now how to point out?
Another tutorial?
Now I remember how it works. Still, the sensations this time seem to fluctuate more than the ones from Albi's trial. In which case, I better keep an eye on changes in their intensity too. Ok, time to point out the sensations that contradict the insides.
Tralimenki się sipali.
Now,
Tralimenki, tralileszki się sipali. Okay, well, maybe we should start by quickly reading through everything. Let's just pause that. Just pause it. For a sec.
I'm pretty sure that can play in the background anyway. It doesn't even matter.
I just don't want it
Where-
distracting me. Anyway. So the victim commenced the purification rite by bowing to the lanterns and reading a sutra.
Hey.
As the first part, the transformation rite ended, he lowered the sutra suddenly. And he heard the accused approaching footsteps. Okay.
Wind. Just wind. No, there's the footsteps. I guess. What else?
And smelled the incense-laden robes. Okay. It was then that the victim felt an intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed.
Incense is there. Pain.
And his life's blood spilled over. His vision dimmed till finally he passed from our world. So his vision dimmed till finally. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay,
Bow to the lantern. Yeah, bow to the lantern. Or
That one-
lanterns, I mean.
Is that one not broken?
Depending on which one he's looking at right now. Out of the four that's there.
Well, the right one should be broken. But I guess it's still lit, so that doesn't stop it. I guess we can't tell here. I guess it doesn't matter. As the first part of the transformation rite ended, he lowered the sutra. So he's gonna read the thing now. So this is all fine. He's reading the damn thing. You know, and then suddenly, okay. He heard accused approaching footsteps and smelled her incense-laden robes.
The footsteps message is on screen, but
And then the victim felt an intense pain. I believe this is when he was stabbed. I mean, yeah, makes sense.
for the most part, this whole nonsense looks pretty on point. But the fact that he kind of looks like he flies right into that fucking thing, though, like makes me wonder, like why he just go flying into the fucking dagger. I mean, it does look like that, right? Yeah. It looks like he's like he's like flying into it, being pushed into it. What do I know? Maybe that's just not what I'm supposed to be looking at. Okay, so what can I contradict here? Maybe the footsteps. I mean, that's an anomaly here. Where are these footsteps? These are the footsteps. Rewind. Somewhere here.
Go back a bit more. Okay, yeah, it's fine. So, it's
Wind. Yes. Where's the fast forward button?
Actually, that wind. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I wonder. Did that wind affect? It did. Okay, so that wind actually affected that lantern.
Ain't this weird though? Because right now, footsteps are heard at this very moment.
It is weird. He heard the accused approaching footsteps. And the target is stationary, isn't it?
But yeah, he's hearing it, but it's not moving. It's just standing there. What footsteps are you hearing? Visually, I see no one. That's my thing. I don't. Is there a penalty for this?
Yeah, I think so.
There's the wind. So yeah, so the smell of incense and footsteps are happening here. Yet, no one's moving. Despite the footsteps, no one's moving.
I mean, accused approaching footsteps. I mean,
Accused. So this is the accused of murder, right? We're talking about Maya. She's supposed to be
Yeah.
moving,
yeah.
but nothing's happening here.
If you're asking me for advice, I don't know.
I'm trying to remember how do I actually percent what I want to percent at this moment.
No, I mean, you probably want to go back and see. I'm pretty sure it's like select, isn't it?
Right, play a little bit. Press R. Okay, that's better. And yeah, I have to track it with my mouse. Smell.
Huh? What's that? Smell. Sound? What
Yeah,
about
What? Just say it.
what about touch?
Yeah, no.
Objection!
Yeah, I'm just curious about what's these footsteps.
So
'Cause
you
no
did-
one's moving.
Yeah, you did get it right, I think.
The victim supposedly heard the accuser's approaching footsteps, but did he really?
What nonsense is this? Is it not abundantly clear?
No, it's not, because there is something strange about those footsteps.
Strange? Explain yourself, Barbhead.
The footsteps are strange because the timing doesn't make sense. They don't get louder. Don't get louder.
Oh! 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 That's what he means. Oh, shit! They're consistent. Yeah, that's right. So if say the culprit is coming from a far away, those footsteps would be quieter.
Yes. They're not getting any louder. See, my main problem was still the fact that he's saying this, but no one's actually coming closer at set times, huh?
Yeah, because
It's
you
like
can. Yeah.
it's like someone's running behind him to push him or something. Is that's what that's my running theory in my head. But
So is he running then? Are those his footsteps that he's running?
just thinking in my head that either there's a third party who kind of shoved him forward, or something else going on. No one was moving in the seance. So no, fucking no. It still looked like he got plunged into that fucking dagger. Something pushed, man.
Why exactly does that matter?
Please focus your attention on the incense the victim smelled. Scent grows stronger as the accused approaches. If the accused really had approached the victim, the sound of her footsteps will grow louder as the scent of incense grew stronger.
Huh?
Why? That makes perfect sense. How can this be explained, your benevolence?
Yes, your highness. Please tell me.
Well, there must be a reason.
Oh, there must be a reason. Panicking already, huh?
So, Prosecutor Satmari, help!
Objection!
Thank you. It is as they say, even a putrid worm of a lawyer will be turned.
What does that even mean?
He's not exactly singing your praises, that's for sure.
And he never will.
Still, we cannot discount this information solely on account of its lawyerly source. Your benevolence? Perhaps you must listen more carefully to the abbot's mitama.
Listen more carefully. What is he talking about?
Yes, it would appear so. I should try to refine that sensation.
Refine the sensation?
I can more accurately gauge sensations by deepening my communication with the mitama.
Uh-huh. I didn't know you could do that. Why have we never done this before?
By refining a sensation, a clearer picture of the truth can be discovered. Oh, blessed Mitama, I beseech you, hear me now and respond to my call.
Well, now it's bells, huh?
Footsteps changed into bells? What could this mean?
Bells, but the only bells that I seen at the crime were...
Oh, that jingling must have come from Abbot in May's bells.
You mean those big things he had on his ankles?
Well, there you have it. The sound of bells was from the high priest's own footsteps.
Well, still doesn't explain why he kind of just went flying into the fucking stagger, but you know, what's the line now?
Then that means...
If the footsteps belong to the victim himself, it means it was the victim who was moving, not the accused. The victim was the one who went running towards the broken lantern from the spring. A far cry from what her benevolence insight would have us believe.
Get wrecked, kid.
Again. If anything, Shabmani just help me get her wrecked.
Mr. Prosecutor, you're supposed to be on my side.
And why would the victim have approached the accused?
Maybe he was trying to defend himself.
Please explain, now!
He could have felt threatened by Lady Kira standing there with a dagger. So he might have thought to overpower her before she attacked.
Still your voices. This is nothing but a theory, and a poor one at that. Be not led astray by this lawyer's obvious postulation.
Objection!
While his insolence is inexcusable, I would ask that you calm yourself, your benevolence. Is there something you would care to say, Prosecutor Sadmari? Even if it was Abbot Inmei who moved, it does not negate the accused's crime.
What do you mean?
The accused was likely waiting for the high priest to approach. Ah, and as he neared, she plunged her dagger into him. It is as simple as that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's always that simple, ain't it? Just for your own convenience, at least.
You have no idea the level of bullshit that's going on right now.
Oh, right. It really doesn't change much, does it?
Yes, it is as the prosecutor has said. In fact, it is as I meant to say all along as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Right, and that's why you were so shocked when you first heard it.
Understand now, lawyer? That contradiction you conjured up has come to a naught.
Oh no, no. It's all advancing. It's all part of my plan.
Once I hold my insights, I will vanish like the. It will vanish like the dying rays of the sun. Ah, my favorite revision. He rushed.
Yes. Let me correct my terrible mistakes.
He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the broken lantern.
No, I'm glad we had to babysit you to come to this conclusion.
It's still the same. But isn't that a problem? How will he go? How do you then have to be pushed all the way back to the fountain though, just to be put in there.
Yeah, well,
Anyway, see, the fact that it was Abbott in May who moved changes nothing.
oh come on, Phoenix, you gotta keep your cool. They're obviously just bullshitting, so I'll bullshit back. That contradiction I pointed out must mean something. That one sensation changed after Princess Rifa refined her vision. It stands to reason that something else might have changed too because of their refinement. I should focus on any sensations that have changed, while searching for more contradictions between them and her insights. Oh yeah, here we go again.
Tralimenki się sipę?
No.
No. No.
Alright, let me read this now. Lianki menki, pleli liaszki, shashi pashi leli lianki. Dreszki
No.
maszki, plaszki laszki.
You're absolutely corrupting the scene, man. It was then that the victim felt an intense pain. Focus on was that. Alright, okay, what nonsense are we looking for then? All things considered.
I have a feeling it's probably the lantern somehow, but I don't know how or why. What's the refined one? What's the new one?
That's this one, right?
He rushed accused and tried to fight her off by the.
Since that's the new word, there's something about this, obviously. No, assuming this game is still holding your hand and giving you obvious hints, the new statement will be the obvious statement. It will be this one. Now we just need to sync it with whatever we need to look for. Something from the video, so-called video footage here, doesn't add up.
Trying to find how by the broken lantern.
Actually, why does it say water there now?
Oh, what? What? I didn't see that.
That's not gonna game up. Bells, water. Yeah, suddenly water.
What the fuck? Water?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I think we have to point it out because the only water is the fountain.
Yeah.
There is no other water in there. So that means, yeah, so it is, but it can be by the broken lantern then because of the water. So just point out the water. Like, I think this is...
Objection!
It just makes no sense now.
Hold it. How do we know the purification rite was performed exactly as it was supposed to be?
That's easy. The customs governing the rite are very clear, and Abbot Inmay would have adhered to them.
Well, that's strange.
Mr. Wright, you gotta explain just what is so strange, hmm?
I see. I would ask you to consider the sound of the victim's footsteps.
You think I'm deaf now, are you?
Well, Your Honor, or Majesty, we can't hear audio effects from the seance, so it's actually your eyes you should be concerned over.
Real smart, are you? Go on, point out what's wrong.
Well, see, the sound of bells changed to the sound of water at one point.
What's this?
It's simple. The victim must have stepped in some water.
Oh.
Yes, and the only source of water in the inner sanctum is the spring. And there lies the contradiction.
What contradiction?
I believe the rite started out as it should have. The victim stood with his back to the spring and the accused stood right in front of him. But we now know that the victim then moved into the spring.
This is absurd!
This means the accused's location differs from what her benevolence's insight indicates.
Again? Not again.
Then, where do you propose the accused stood once she donned Lady Kira's robes?
Based on the sound of the victim's footsteps, I believe Maya was standing here.
In the spring? What? There is literally only one spot.
Until this moment, we've all just assumed that Alot and Inmi and Miss Faye were standing where they were supposed to be. As shown in this rights guide, in short, the victim should have been standing with his back to the spring and the accused in front. However, if that is how they were really standing, he couldn't have stepped into the spring as he approached her. Problem is, the victim did step into the spring. This can only mean that Miss Faye had actually been standing in the water.
What is going on?
But if that is true, then their position would have been completely reversed.
How many times did that thing get updated?
Well, maybe 3 times.
What is going on here, Miss Faye? Were you really standing in the spring?
I'm sorry,
but that's your line, my bad.
but I barely remember anything about the ride.
Yeah, I have the ass catching amnesia.
The High Priest would never make an obvious blunder during the ride. What on earth? Is that even possible?
She already blundered once.
Be that as it may, This does not overturn my insights.
Oh yeah, oh, just you wait. Doesn't.
Let us say the accused was standing in the spring. So what?
So what? This completely reverses their positions is what?
That their positions differ from what is customary is rather curious. However, what does that change? It certainly does not erase the accused's brutal crime.
I guess you have a point there. Fuck.
You lawyers are an absurd breed. Never thinking ahead, you cling to the first insignificant contradictions you can muster.
The insignificant in my ass. Ugh.
Sounds like Princess Rafa has a pretty good grasp on what lawyers are all about.
No, she doesn't.
She does
She
not.
doesn't. No. She doesn't even understand how even one change in the fucking scene means a whole massive big deal. Oh my, where would I be without your brutally frank commentary right now? Like the camera's zooming like that. Let's do some upside down thinking. Too early.
We just started, bro.
I know. In this contradiction, really, is it really meaningless? Must I really question myself? Something really doesn't feel right. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere?
I will now amend my insight to account for this new truth.
Ah, yes, you shall correct your bad mistakes yet again.
Just for you. See how nice I am? Now bow down to me.
Oh, hell no.
He rushed the accused and tried to fight her off by the poolside lantern. Now the contradiction is no more.
Yes, now that I can just easily, correct my own testimony, you can't fight back.
I'm gonna be real. You're about to see some real fucking bullshit pretty fucking soon.
I see plenty of bullshit already. What's a few more?
But the truth of the matter still stands, no matter how stubbornly you deny it.
What do you have to say for yourself now, Mr. Wright? You feel happy? You've upset her benevolence.
Just you wait, I'm gonna do it again.
Nick! Your Majesty, this lawyer may have raised a trivial objection. But her benevolences have no further inadequacies of any kind.
Yes, it would seem so.
Wait a second, but there is one other contradiction.
Still you flounder about, wretched beast. Though you rack that putrid brain of yours, nothing worthwhile will come of it.
Well, please tell me you remember something that might help us out here.
Nope. Sorry. You're on your own. I really don't remember a thing.
Yeah, no, tough shit, Nick. Yes, I guess we're going to the afterlife. I'm gonna hunt you.
Yeah, sorry.
And I'm gonna hunt you, like I said.
If we lose, it's all your fault. But now that the place I was standing in has changed, who knows? That alone may cause a new discrepancy with Princess Rafa's insights.
Right, we now know what Maya was standing in. We know that Maya was standing in the spring. A major change like that could very well produce a contradiction. I should take another look at the inner sanctum diagram in the court record and confirm where Maya and adult in me were standing. And then focus on finding my discrepancies between their positions and the insights. So,
I already know what it is. Oh, it's.
What was the changed line though?
Let me pause the thing. Let me see.
Honestly, doesn't even bother me. I was just trying to figure out what was the actual changed line. Was it this one?
No, next one. You rushed. Yeah, it's this one. It's the same one. In the Springside Lantern. Fight her up by the Springside Lantern. Okay. Keep that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be my obvious statement, and then guess I look for my fucking contradiction.
Remember
video.
what I said? Right there.
Well, something about the wind.
Not necessarily the wind per se, but look, it's that lantern. The lantern's moving. The flame of the lantern is moving from the wind. Now, where was that broken lantern? Look at the diagram. If you don't remember. I remember where it was.
I just know it was on the bottom left usually, so.
Yeah.
I'm just not very good at thinking about perspectives. Right
Yeah,
now,
so open it. So, if it's on the bottom left, why is he seeing it then? If it's facing behind him.
All things considered, I can't even tell if that's the broken lantern. Honestly, the vision is so blurry.
Yeah, but it's moving. The only reason why it's moving, why the flame is moving, is because it's broken, so the glass isn't protecting it.
I guess.
Normally, those things would have like glass protectors, and the wind wouldn't be moving them, but this one is broken, right? So that's why it's moving. That means he's facing towards that lantern. Now, if you ask me if it's the wind or the lantern, I'm probably betting on the lantern itself. More likely. It's more specific.
I guess. It's really like this. The image is so fucking blurry. Like.
It's like, it doesn't need to be. It's not the blurriness. It's the fact that it's moving. You can see it's moving.
The light is moving, I guess. That's all I can.
Yeah.
Regardless, so like, the fact that it's so blurry, I just can't really tell if that actually is the broken lantern or not.
Objection!
Oh, I guess that's not the right thing. I know it's that thing though.
Is it that inconsistent? Inconsistent?
Huh? Yeah. Inconsistent? I think not.
Exactly. That's where the inconsistency lies.
No, I believe it is in the defense's thought process that is inconsistent. That the inconsistency lies.
Guess there wasn't an inconsistency there after all.
Okay, well I told you what it is. You can point out whatever. In that case, I guess it might be the wind, but I don't see why it would be the wind. But whatever.
My problem here is that I feel either the game is a bit nitpicky about it or not. Well, again, I can't even select anything when I'm at this frame. Gotta rewind. Maybe like the timing was wrong or something here. No, the sound is there. That's fine. Keeps playing a bit. Oh, no, can I select the lantern itself? That's what I'm trying to see. Is it just sight? Will it not just pinpoint the lantern itself somehow?
No. It just kind of does the whole thing.
Damn it. Oh.
could be it could be the wind. I don't know. But I think it's kind of stupid if it's the wind. Because the wind is not a contradiction. The contradiction is what we see, which is the lantern. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has to be that though. Like, what else could it be? Because they're saying like he fought her off at the Springside Lantern, and both of those lanterns are fine. They're not broken. This is the only one that's broken, right? That's why it's moving right now as well, because of the wind.
All I can think of is that maybe the timing was off. Tried one more time.
Objection!
Oh, now it worked.
I guess the timing was off somehow.
I did tell you whenever I was doing the same thing here, I blundered these as well a few times, more than once. Like, for different reasons, but yeah.
Well, that was an accurate press though. I guess just the timing was just ever so slightly off for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once I found a new contradiction.
You did? No doubt it is but another of your vile attempts to slander my insights.
Nope, take a good look at what the victim saw. It just might change your mind. A lantern flame behind the accused was flickering.
There is nothing unusual about that, especially as the wind had stirred.
No, that's where you're wrong. If the accused had been standing in the spring, then what you see here should be one of the lanterns flanking the statue. Flanking.
I fail to see your point.
My point is, something is wrong here. The two lanterns flanking the statue were both outfitted with class wind guards. So neither lantern's flame should have been flickering in the wind in the first place.
Huh. She seems pretty tickled, Nick.
I don't remember saying anything funny.
I fail to see what you wish to prove here, but very well. I shall refine the vision and reveal the truth for all to see. O blessed Mitama, I beseech you, fix your sight upon the lantern there.
Oh, you're gonna put it into Photoshop and sharpen the image for me? Please do. Huh? That lantern doesn't have a wind guard on it.
But why? What? And rightly so. For the wind guard was removed to reveal the sacred flame within for the rite of fire. Therefore, there is nothing odd about the flame flickering. Oh, that's a shame.
So what? But when we searched the crime scene, those lanterns had their wind guards on.
That's because the police put them back on. The sacred flames have burned uninterrupted for hundreds of years, Defense. We could not risk them being extinguished, even during an investigation.
That would never fly back home.
Well, Barbhead, are you done quibbling? If so, then it is time to bow down before this testimony of the Mitama.
No, you know what? I'm not done interrogating your ass. I'm not done.
Nick,
Where am I? I'm just getting started. I must shut her down soon. Just to wait. Alright, let's go over everything I know so far. Maya be wearing the costume and standing in the spring. The High Priest is thought to have been moving toward her, so I should look for sensations that stand in contradiction to this arrangement. I won't give up. I'm going to find a contradiction that will undermine the accusation against Maya. Hey boy. Still the third statement, right? We still have a problem with the third statement. Not to just see what am I bothered about. Fast forward to first thing. It's wind and wind, and then we die.
Okay, I saw it. Saw what the problem was. Look, broken.
I guess it barely looks broken from here, but yeah. I guess it's broken. Stare at this again, I guess. Assuming I'm not off-centered by this fucking sight thing.
Objection!
What could this possibly mean? That lantern clearly contradicts the insights, but this contradiction will overturn the entire case I've been building.
You're right, Mr. Wright. 1 minute you shout out, and the next you fall silent.
Perhaps it is like the bellow of one who is barreling down a hill with no way of stopping. Is that not right, Prosecutor Sadmadi?
Don't get cold feet now, Phoenix. Even if this overturns the entire case you built so far, the only way is to keep moving forward, because that's where I will find the truth. Sorry, but I'm not barreling down a hill. In fact, I'm in full control of everything with the indisputable contradiction I found.
Is that so?
The lantern behind the accused clearly, no, blatantly contradicts your insight.
Blatantly! Does it now?
One of the lanterns on the entrance side of the inner sanctum was broken, and if you watch that, what Abdul in me saw in his final moments, you will notice that the lantern behind the praying form of the Fae is broken. The lantern behind the Lady Gera, however, is still intact. Short, we are seeing two different lanterns in the seance vision.
How could this be?
Absolutely trembling, man. Twitching and trembling.
And even if it were so, how could that contradict my insight?
Let me start by saying the claim is about the claim I'm about to raise will overturn the case I built thus far.
Will the defense please explain himself?
Based on the broken lantern, we can tell Maya and Atta enemy's positions, the lantern's positions. Yeah, their position.
Yep.
Where the accused and the victim were standing.
But did you not just Did you not just finish asserting that the accused was standing somewhere else?
I did, and I built my argument on that faulty premise. But thankfully, it has led us here. To the actual spot where Maya Fey was standing.
I must say, the defense keeps changing its assertion in such a capricious manner. Its credibility may come into question.
I'm willing to take that risk, Your Majesty, because I believe this will be the last time. I'd like to start by pointing out the actual spot where the accused was standing.
Very well then. Show us where you believe the accused was standing. Was actually standing.
Based on the location of the broken lantern, where was it standing? Somewhere between these fucking things, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing down here. Well, somewhere down here. No.
I think you put it a little too low.
Right.
And are you sure it was there?
Oh, my hand slipped. Sorry. Can we just say that one didn't count?
Counting such baffling gaffes is my job, Mr. Wright.
Well, it was worth a try. I need to think about the location of the broken lantern. That should make the sound where my standing.
Holy mother of crime, Mr. Wright. You remind us yet again why lawyers are reviled. And this time, see that you point out where the accused was really standing.
Well,
Just a
so
bit
I
low,
went.
just yeah, there. Up.
So here.
Up, bro. That's way too low. Yeah, there.
Take that!
I wasn't thinking straight before, but now it's all falling into place. We know the victim has stepped into the spring. That means Maya Fey had to have been standing in the water as we approached. However, this memory, which was only now become clear, reveals that Miss Fey was standing by the side of the broken lantern. In other words, she was standing where she was supposed to be according to custom.
Hold it. Does that not bring us back to the very beginning?
No, this is where things get a different turn, and I mean that literally. The victim had to have been moving towards the spring. That means that while he was moving, he had his back turned towards the accused.
What's this? You mean to say the victim turned around during the trial? The right? But such an image appears nowhere in the seance vision.
I mean, how can you see much when he literally has the thing in front of his fucking face? Actually, it does appear. It's just that no one noticed until now.
No one noticed? So you're saying we're all blind, are you? How could no one have noticed something so big?
There was a moment where the scripture the victim was holding was was all we could see. Thanks to that, none of us could tell none of us could tell that he was in fact turning around in that moment.
Objection!
Objection.
If it is as the defense asserts, then her benevolence's insight no longer makes sense. How do you intend to explain that?
Objection!
I don't need to explain anything because it's just as you said, Prosecutor Shadmadi. Her benevolence's insights don't make any sense because they contain a huge error.
This is such insolence!
A huge error, you say? Do explain!
The huge error is the order of the right, the crime scene, the number of people there. Oh.
I mean... I mean... Yeah.
I mean, I was already assuming that there's a third party involved because of the footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already my original assumption. We just had to dance around this freaking riddle. I believe this is what happened in the scene of crime. The victim was reading a sutra when suddenly he sensed someone behind him. He immediately looked back to see someone dressed as Lady Kira standing there. Wishing to see who it was, he approached the robed figure. That's when he was stabbed.
This cannot be.
Oh, but it can, and it is. The insight stating that Q stabbed the victim is wrong. And that is the real truth lying behind this testimony of the dead.
Po!
Po!
Po! Pokuka!
Are you suggesting that there was someone else at the scene of the crime?
Have I misunderstood the voice of the Mitama yet again?
Should I lay down the hard facts truth or yeah?
You
Do you want the harsh version or the really harsh version?
Bro, you broken her. Look how sad she is, man.
And this is where I make that evil excellent smile like.
This cannot be.
Oh, my job here is done. Whew. There we go. Knocked her out cold again. That was close. Whew. Well, I managed to divine the true meaning behind the seance vision somehow. I should add these new facts to the court record.
Ah, yes, update
Yeah,
this.
let's update it again. Just for good measure.
Your benevolence, please allow me to take it from here. Now overturn this brash accusation of this faithless, putrid-minded lawyer. Yes, I should place my trust in you.
Correct. Ah, felt good. So anyway.
Are you sure about this, Prosecutor Sadmari?
My work as an international prosecutor has taken me to courtrooms around the world. And in that time, I've learned to perform last rites for souls in trials lacking a seance.
Yes, of course. Forgive my ludicrous inquiry.
Moreover, I have with me a forensic investigator from overseas.
Oh yes, my old buddy pal Emma.
I have decided to adopt her into my crew. She now
Yeah,
belongs to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, now you're just making up shit, Shadmari.
I will show you all the most magnificent last rites ever seen.
I guess he really does think highly of Emma and her forensic expertise. I'm impressed that he's come to understand their value. Then again, he is an international prosecutor who solved tough cases around the world. Time to hunker down, huh?
Now then, let us continue with today's proceedings. The defense, please tell us who the third party dressed as Lady Kira was. Your new claim has negated the insight of the royal priestess. Somehow.
Again.
I trust you have some evidence to support it, correct?
Yes, of course. This third party must have really wanted to kill the high priest. It might be able, I might be able to identify who it was if I had evidence of their murderous intent.
Well, we're waiting, Mr. Wright.
The evidence that can reveal the identity of the third party is okay.
Fucking newspaper.
This thing?
I can only think of that. Because Phoenix was talking about a motive, and this is like the only thing that shows a motive, in a sense.
Well, I gotta be on the safe side, so let's see here.
Lady Kira's return to battle rebels. The Lady Kira-like figure that appeared 2 years ago remains a mystery. Some two elders see her as Lady Kira in the flesh. Such rumors are fueling the enthusiasm for today's purification rites. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was thinking of that letter as well. He did receive that one letter as well. But yeah, anyway. Maybe that will be like a lead up thing that we have to present later. Anyway. Today's purification rite, the thick white ice that froze the ground from the inner sanctum to the plaza of devotion until yesterday has melted. The rite can now go on as planned. We give thanks for the blessing of the Holy Mother and Lady Kira Hapiraki. Please are asking the kingdom subjects to be on the lookout for a male insurgent who escaped from Royal Penitentiary number 4 yesterday.
But does this reveal the identity of the? Because if I read that Phoenix's line, like I'm supposed to reveal the identity of this third party. This only talks about an escaped prisoner, but is that enough?
Well, we're going by whatever. I mean,
Where's that letter you mentioned? This one, or where's all the letters actually?
that's the
Inner sanction tab,
before the ball. There or the arrow.
Ah, this thing. It appears to be from Lady Kira to the High Priest. There are holes in the road. Oh. Do not perform the rite. I know what you're planning.
Could be this as well, to be fair.
Yeah, this sounds more incriminating. This is signed by a third party, which is Lady Kira, and telling us to not perform the rite.
Yeah.
So, I think your assumptions about this letter is maybe more fitting here.
It is more accurate, I would say. More on the nose, and more on point.
3 days before the purification rite, the victim received a warning letter from an unidentified individual.
He did?
Whoever sent it clearly meant to threaten the high priest. The letter said do not perform the rite, but the rite went on as scheduled. I believe that is why the high priest was murdered.
Who do you suppose sent that letter?
A person with something to hide. The rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira herself.
Peace. I want peace. I don't understand. I heard that Lady Kira that has been in the news of late only hunted rebels. So, why would she have killed the High Priest?
Excellent question. Maybe it would help to think of it this way. Slam desk. What if the High Priest had secretly been a rebel?
Now you throw it. The High Priest? He couldn't possibly have been a rebel.
The High Priest, a devout follower of Coriolism, a rebel? Do you even comprehend the blasphemy of which you speak? No, do you?
I do find it hard to believe at first. But as I continue my smug face investigation, it started to become more and more plausible.
Objection.
The third party was the rebel hunting Lady Kira, and the High Priest was a rebel.
You mockery of Coriolism. No. Of the kingdom of Corian itself knows no bounds.
I mean, I'm making some really bold accusations here, so I don't know. What else can I do when my life is on the line, right?
Yeah, man.
Whoops.
That shameless Pokuna lawyer is making a mockery of our religion.
As a faithful Corianist, I take issue with these claims. And I'm loath to admit them into today's proceedings.
I don't like where this is going.
The defense's claims are but a vile blasphemy tantamount to spitting on the Holy Mother.
Is it really that big of a deal, Maya?
Abbot Inmate was a distinguished monk, and a very well respected too. So, yeah.
Oh, please don't let this turn into an international incident.
But fear not, good people of Corian. The rantings of this putrid-brained lawyer who seeks to sully the soul of the deceased shall come to no avail once I conclude these last rites. The prosecution's assertion that the accused killed the victim remains unchanged.
Victim was stabbed in his abdomen. How is that possible when he had his back turned towards Miss Faye? Someone else must have killed him.
Objection.
Are you sure about that? You may have invalidated the seance, but do not let it go to your putrid head. The karmic flow of this trial is, as yet, still in my hands.
How can he be so confident?
Something has occurred to me, you see. And your allegations of a third party are but a deluded fantasy. And I shall prove that by calling a new witness to the stand. What do you mean, new witness? What? Hello? What? What? Where did that come from?
An actual witness, huh?
Who? Fucking who, bro?
Well, let me think here. No, so obviously it's not going to be Albie. The Avatar was just bowing down this whole
No,
time.
he's
So
still
he
praying. He's not coming here.
Yeah, he never moved from his spot. The woman wasn't there. No, there's no way she was there, right? No. And then last, my old buddy pal, hairy hillbilly man. No clue what's up with him, honestly.
You think it's your best friend? It could be actually.
What you calling my what? Just no, man. It's not Larry.
Yeah, it is, man.
Larry's not here.
He's your best friend.
Larry's not here. I don't know who this fucking Sasquatch is. I mean, if it actually is Larry in a massive hair disguise, I'm gonna say like, when did he go from blondie's hair to fucking full brown?
An eyewitness who will deliver a definitive answer that will dispel the defense's doubts.
You know what? If there was a fucking witness, that still means there was a third party involved. See, like a third person still saw something. Whatever. Anyway, sure, let's go with it. An eyewitness. All of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere.
Very well. Let's call this eyewitness to the stand.
I swear to God, if it really is that Mr. Sasquatch, man. I didn't get to talk with this guy. Oh, God, fuck, it is him, ain't it? No, yep.
It's actually him. I actually had to look him up to hear his voice. I forgot what voice I did for him. Anyway, I remember now.
Oh, it's him again.
Well, now. He has to be the shaggiest witness I have ever laid eyes upon.
You know what's funny? I keep calling him Sasquatch, man, but to some degree I wanted to make a shaggy joke from Scooby Doo.
He is wearing green as well, so yeah.
Like I couldn't make it sound funny in my head, so.
Please say your name and occupation. No, yeah, no, that's so and so. Whatchamacallit? Ah.
What? Okay, I see what he's saying.
Anon imus TBD. At least that's what they have been calling me.
So he's an anonymous TBT. Whatever a TBT is, but you know.
TBD. Isn't to be determined. Can't you just tell us your real name?
Yeah, I'm just anonymous.
And the witness has suffered a blow to the head, render him amnesiac. Therefore,
So you're willing to trust an amnesiac person as a witness, huh? All right, fair enough.
that's pretty fucking bad. I named him Anon Imus, TBD, in my report, but he thinks TBD is part of his name.
Objection!
You're letting an amnesiac testify? Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Have no fear, I will already questioned him at length. While it is true he has utterly forgotten his name in past, his memory of what he witnessed is still very much intact.
The dirt of information, any new knowledge may be of help. Therefore, I will permit his testimony. Now, Mr. Emus, please tell us what you saw.
Great. Go on, hairy shaggy guy. Tell me something. Unleash 2% of your testimony.
That night, I was up at the top of Mount Pawnee, the mountain next to the inner sanctum. And I had crowds, so I climbed up there to pray on peace.
Is that other fucking mountain we're talking about here, or what?
Yeah, so literally on the other side, right there.
And you're just claiming right now in my face from a lower angle through the walls you saw what happened.
It's absolutely possible.
Yeah, sure, okay. My best friend knows best though. He would not lie, right?
I know it's a no-no, But since there was no one around, I used my binoculars to spy on the rites at the inner sanctum.
Again, walls in the way, buddy.
And that's when I saw the accused stab the high priestess with a dagger.
Again, no. No! I contradict that immediately with that fucking thing I just showed. There's no way you saw Miss Faye stab the victim with the dagger.
I swear I don't know what he's talking about. Or don't remember, at any rate.
Well, then join the club, I guess. You're both amnesiac.
Oh, pony. The beautiful mountain that is also known as the Little Sanctum.
Little chains, right?
No, shut up.
They must be talking about that smaller mountain from the poster. Again, like,
I love that we're not even immediately discussing the problem here.
literally, like, it's lower altitude. Even the numbers say so.
Mr. Remus, I was wondering. What can I do for you? The inner sanctum lies at a high elevation, where the clouds and fog can obscure the view. Are you sure you were able to see what happened from the mountaintop next to it?
Yeah, glad, Josh, you're not still talking about the walls as well.
He's actually
Oh,
talking
good
about the
point.
clouds, though.
Yeah, she's like, oh, the clouds. Yeah, the clouds will cloud the vision. His Majesty's raised an excellent question. Well, Mr. Anonymous Shaggy.
No, they have right. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Not even one. Not a perfect view. If you don't believe me, check the weather forecast in the paper that day.
Nick, don't we have the newspaper for that day?
Yeah, let's take a look. It does say calm, clear skies, doesn't it?
See? Told you so. Well, it appears the witness has offered testimony worth hearing.
Mr. Amos, I too have a question for you.
Then he already questioned the witness.
Well, that's what I'm here for, right? Shoot.
How was the accused holding the dagger? Was she holding it underhanded? Its blade protruding from the bottom of her hand?
Yep, I believe she was. It's called a reverse grip.
I thought as much.
Hold it!
Hold it right there. What bearing does that have to do in this case?
Cease your interruptions, you putrid-headed lawyer. Do you not see the significance on how the blade was held?
Why don't you enlighten me, oh enlightened one?
If you wish. I knew you were a fool, a dimwit, a buffoon, a nincompoop. I can already picture you in your next life.
The next life?
Yes. After you saw riots for centuries in the pits of hell, you shall be reborn as a witless sea urchin with barbs limited to your posterior. You shall live a short, inconsequential life, only to be brutally devoured by a sea otter.
Kick. That was a bit excessive. I simply asked what the dagger grip had to do with the case.
Now pay attention. How the accused held the dagger is of vital importance. With such information, we can infer exactly what actions she took. You were saying that the victim was killed while he had his back to the accused. Is that correct?
Yes.
As such, the accused dagger's grip tells us something very important. The accused approached to the victim from behind, swung her arms her arms around him. Also, like from behind. I don't know about that. I don't know about that though.
Like,
And,
why even? What's the point?
and plunged the dagger deep into his abdomen using a reverse grip.
What?
Thus, Mr. Enos's testimony clears up any doubts that might remain.
It coincides with benevolence's inside as well.
This is a disaster. I thought I'd blow those insides out of the water, but now they're back to haunt me.
No, then. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, Shaggy man,
Hold it!
lay it on me. Are you sure you're not mistaken, Mr. Anonymous? Was it really Mount Bonnie Pony that you declined?
No, I'm sure of it. It was a really ponyish mountain.
Uh-huh. What does that even mean?
You know, now that I think about it, it was a mighty fine view. Yeah.
Hold it!
If you hate crowds, why bother climbing to the top? Couldn't you have just as easily prayed at the bottom of Mount Bonnie Pony?
Wrong, bucko. This is a once-a-year epic event. I wanted to pray as close to the actual thing as possible.
You're so gung-ho about it, why didn't you go pray at the Plaza of Devotion?
Like I said, I hate crowds. I wanted to pray in peace.
Oh, holy mother, why do I only get the annoying ones?
And my burning faith demanded that I climb up the mountain closest to the inner sanctum. Also,
Hold it!
Since nobody was around, there is nobody who can corroborate your actions either.
hee-ho! You're actually right.
In that case, Mr. Amos, let me ask you this. Was there a reason you didn't want to be seen?
About that... Yeah, I get caught climbing the surrounding mountains on that day of the rite. Yeah, you get on the big trouble. Alright, cracked me up.
You done? That's it? Huh?
Yeah, it's totally embarrassing getting yelled at when you're a grown-up.
Man, I can't do laughs. I start getting the hiccups. Right.
Yeah. You're a real grown-up, alright.
Since nobody was around, I lost all inhibition.
Inhibition?
Inhibition. And I used my binoculars.
Did you now? Really?
Hold it!
You had a pair of binoculars with you? That's pretty inconvenient. No, that's very damn convenient, buddy. You weren't planning to spy on the ride all along, were you? Huh? Were you?
Naturally, I just happened to have them for bird watching.
Bird watching, huh? I see.
Oh yeah. You're not going to keep pressing him on this, are you, Nick?
He's sketchy as heck, but I don't really have anything I can really sink my teeth into yet.
Oh, okay then.
Aye. I love the great outdoors. And that's just the kind of guy I am. Guy called Unknown Emus TBD.
He's really starting to get on my nerves.
Please, Maya. You should see the type of people I had to deal with before this guy.
I looked through my binoculars. I couldn't believe what was unfolding before me. That's when I saw it. That's when it happened. No.
Hold it!
Did you really see what you say you did?
Are you saying I'm lying about this?
Actually, yes, I am.
I'm not. It's etched permanently in this old noggin.
But I didn't do what you said I did. I didn't even get a chance to touch the dagger on the day of the ride.
Oh, what do you know that? All I know is what I saw. I've never even seen you before in my life. What possible reason could I have to lie?
Ugh. I didn't expect there to be any witnesses way up there.
But I don't remember doing that at all.
I know, I have a feeling the witness is lying. There has to be an inconsistency somewhere in his testimony. I should take another look at the court records. Right, so again, my entire problem is his fucking height vision, okay?
And not just that, it was the walls as well. It is literally impossible to see them.
Yeah, the walls I talked about before. With the fucking judge tried to make a point about it, but he talked about fucking clouds. I was
So
talking about the goddamn walls.
that's when I saw that.
Now, what statement is it? This one. I used my binoculars to find it. Yeah,
That's-
you used that shit. Sure, buddy.
That's right.
Anyway.
No, I don't think it's this one. That one isn't wrong. It's this one. He couldn't have seen it. He's saying that he saw. How can you see? The previous one just says like I use my binoculars. That's fine. This one says he saw. He couldn't see. That's the. I think this is the wrong one. I think we just need to present what the height thing.
It's either this thing right now.
Or that as well. To be fair, yeah.
The height would just mean I have to pinpoint that discrepancy. But again, this should still work. He can't see shit.
I mean, this one also says isolating it from the outside world. This one is a lot more concrete. The entrance was shut during the ride as well. So yeah, he couldn't even see it. It's there's just no way.
Objection!
What? It's not that.
Is something the matter? Mr. Defense?
Sorry, that scream just sort of slipped out.
I knew it. I knew we're foul. I don't know about the trials in your country, but we refrain from such rash outbursts here. Perhaps this will deter any further urges you might have.
I'm not helping my case with the judge's eyes, but literally and figuratively.
Why is it the binocular one? I mean, that'd be stupid. That'd be so stupid.
All things considered, if this would work, then why doesn't this work? It's just he just says like, yeah, I'm using those things. I see that happen, and what I saw was the accused doing the fucking thing. Both options should be correct. all things considered, like, how are you seeing this over the wall? And here is like, oh, well, again, I'm just pointing out again that you're looking at the wall, buddy.
Or is it
They
the
should
height
both-
thing?
I think both should be correct. I think this is a load of fucking baloney. Like, I think both of these should be correct options.
Could be the height of the mountains as well.
That night, I was up on the top of the mountain next to the intersection. I had a car. Okay, that's fine. I know it's no one, but since there was no one around, so it is these two. It's one of these two. Don't press him again. What are you saying? Yeah, you weren't planning to spy on them, right, were you? Bird watching. Bird watching, huh? See. You're not going to keep pressing him on this? So okay, so Maya seems to literally just tell me like, well, you're not gonna press him further on this. So I guess Maya's telling me that this line is more suspicious, and this one was what? Like, what do you say here? Did you really see what you did? Lying? Well, I'm not experimentally in my noggin. And then Maya doesn't remember a damn thing. And then he's just like, I know what I saw, blah blah blah. What possible reason would he have to lie? I mean, let's see. If this works right now, I also think that's stupid, because I think the fifth line should have also worked here. All things considered.
Objection!
Why did it work here? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think both lines contradict the problem that he could have seen this. I think that's just something. I think that's just some weird game logic. Whatever.
But this one just says he took out his binoculars. He's not even saying he saw anything. Like this line is weaker than the other one. What?
Yeah, the fifth line is stronger. But by pressing the fourth line, only Maya is asking me like, "Well, I'm not gonna press him further." Is that supposed to be my hint? The fifth line makes more sense. Whatever. I have my doubts about this bushy-haired witness, but now I know we can't trust him.
What? You ain't just judging me solely on my bodacious beard, are you?
Not at all, Mr. Amos. It's much more than our sketchy appearance. It's your sketchy testimony.
This testimony, you say?
Yes, recall how the inner sanctum was that day. Specifically, that it was completely enclosed by the ritual curtain.
Why, yes. I believe you're right.
And again, we could have made this point on the fifth statement. Why not? The curtain would have completely blocked the witness's view from Mount Tony Pony. Therefore, he couldn't possibly have seen the murder happen.
No, Mr. Amos, have you been only making false statements into this court? Well, you got me. The witness will lower his voice. I didn't actually see the accused himself.
He didn't actually see the accused herself? What's that supposed to mean?
Let me set the record straight, I beg you. Please.
And then a testimony. Yeah, I have no comment. I think both statements should have worked, but whatever.
I saw the shadowy silhouettes projected against the ritual curtain. The figures were created by the light of the full moon on that clear and still night. It was just a shadow, but I could tell it was the accused, reverse gripping that dagger.
Was it 3 lines? 4?
I think. Surely there was 4, at least 4, I think.
Probably 4.
Shadows. Let's see. No, 3.
It was actually 3.
3 lines. Oh. Hello. Okay, sure. Shadows? That's what you saw?
That's right. I could see what was going on by the shadows projected onto the ritual curtain. In the future, Mr. Remus, I would rather you offer up accurate testimony from the start. They gave me my main man, Mr. Majesty. Chalk it up to my fuzzy memory.
Yes. I see. Yeah, I have an excuse. My memory sucks right about now, so, you know.
Though ye saw but shadows, it is still valuable testimony.
Uh-huh. You have to be kidding me.
By the way, Nayuda probably knew this entire time what he was talking about, and he did not fucking specify.
Of course he why would he?
Oh, well, what are we going to do now, Nick?
You know, well, you know, Maya, you know exactly what we do at times like this. We look for that inconsistency between the actual right and whatever the Shaggy Man says he saw. Obviously.
Nothing. Let me cross-examine the witness once more.
I think I know what it is. But we'll get to it anyway. We'll just press this stuff. Damn, 3 fucking lines! When was the last time we saw 3 fucking lines, bro?
Very rarely. Very, very, very rarely. So what you saw were simply shadows.
That's right. Those shadowy figures on that bright white curtain.
Like the parrot had 3 lines, I think, so.
Bro, even Orla had 5 lines, I remember.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure only the parrot had 3 lines from the top of my head. I don't know if anyone else had.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
They showed through plain as day. I could see everything that happened.
But Miss Faye and Al and me were at the top of a mountain late at night. The only light up there was coming from 4 small lanterns. How could the shadows have been projected that clearly into the curtain?
No wonder people harp on you lawyers. You're always so dang skeptical. The lanterns weren't the only source of light, you know. These figures were created by the light of the moon. You see, the moon. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hold it!
Snake.
You claim to have seen shadowy figures that were projected under the ritual curtain. But did you really see them, Mr. Imosa?
That's the date. Obviously, that bright moonlight projected them onto the curtain, clear as day. It was like watching a scene out of a horror movie from my front row seat on Pawnee Pawnee, Mount Pawnee Pawnee.
I guess the moon does shine a bit brighter when you're way up there. Well, do you recall how bright the moon was that night?
I remember there weren't any clouds and the moon was definitely out. But I don't remember if it could cast any shadows.
Okay, thanks. We can't deny that the moon was really bright, which means it's possible that it was bright enough to cause shadows to appear.
I remember it just like it happened.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say like,
I remember as if it happened yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Hold it!
Hang on. How do you know it was Miss Faye if all you saw were shadows?
Is all that little bun on top of her head?
Ah, you saw that bun so clearly projected as a shadow. Damn. That's some crystal clear shadowing then.
Didn't need to see your face. That distinctly Bob's a dead giveaway. Never underestimate my keen sense of observation. Now that's a funny one. That's a funny haircut.
It's not nice to make fun of a girl's hairstyle. Yeah, I like my hair this way. Besides, you're the one to talk, you Sasquatch.
You're not into this wild, manly look I'm sporting?
Even Maya calls you a Sasquatch.
Knows what you know, little girl.
Nick, is there some kind of a crime you can charge him with?
Yeah, hair assault. I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. No, he claims he only saw shadows. His testimony has sketchy written all over it.
There must be an inconsistency in there somewhere.
Yup, I do. Let me figure it out right now. Was he really watching from that point? If so, then I should see how his testimony lines up with the conditions of the right.
She was just a shadow, but I could...
So the entire testimony only talks about fucking shadows. Right. Well, first of all, let me what can I counteract with? Why the high priest were turning the right? That no.
I think I know what it is, but I'll let you think about it as well.
So I guess I don't know. Water was always stained red when the nose doesn't help. This don't know what this still is. That doesn't help. It's already that's already when it happened, so it doesn't matter. It makes it impossible to read in full. I can't even read what it partially said anymore. So top shit report, that's already happened, so it doesn't matter. Give thanks to the blessing of holy blah blah blah. That doesn't help me. What about this?
Oh! The full moon is on the left?
I guess. Assuming it was on top of them, on top of him during that same day as well. But...
Wait, no, I can't tell. I mean... Wait, no, I don't think this is the right thing.
I guess.
We don't know which direction was the moon. There's no. I don't think this indicates where it was.
The verification right is a 3-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit of the Pony. It begins directly over it. So if it's directly over it, would it cast shadows if it's over them?
Not really, because the light would go down, so the shadow would be below them.
Yeah, so this would technically work as an evidence percent. Like the moon. First of all, the moon would not. It wouldn't even work if it's on his side. So it has to be at the opposite side, like the far end side of the whole thing. So if it's above him or above the the crime scene, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think there was any way he could have seen it.
So yeah, so this should work, like this piece of evidence. Next to right water and white springs, and is one down the right step of flame pure soul. And then until the right comes to close 2 days later at noontime. Blah 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 blah. So
Yeah, this might be the correct thing, actually.
and let's see the statements are: I saw that the shadowy silhouettes brushed against the ritual curtain. The figures were created by the light of the full moon on the clear
This is
and
probably
still
it.
Yeah, and the last one was your shadow was a good town. Yeah. Just present this one right into his fucking face. Rock button. So,
Objection!
I saw a silhouette projected by the moonlight. Sorry, but that's just not possible.
What do you mean? How's it not possible that it was totally possible when it was totally possible? How is it not possible that it was totally impossible? That's impossible.
I don't
This
know.
is
I don't.
fun.
I don't know. I don't know what he's saying.
I get what he's saying, but it's so annoying to explain. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I think I'm going to need a little logical translation on that. My thoughts exactly. Like I can get what he's saying, but explaining it is a bigger headache. Let's take a look at this rights guide, shall we, Mr. Amos? The rite is held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony.
Yep.
Yeah, some interesting humming you got there. Yeah. So if the moon was shining from the west, any shadows would have been cast eastward. Honestly, my east and west are still fucked up in my head.
West is left, east is right, north is up, south is down.
I only ever know that south and north is what they are, and that's it. And if you're gonna talk about diagonals, yeah, don't get me started.
Okay, think of how I remember the west and east.
Mm.
The funny thing is, this is something my dad kind of taught me. Just remember Wild West. Where is the Wild West? That's in America. That's on the left side of the globe. So whenever you think of West, think on the left side where America is. So that means that East is the opposite. That's the right side. So what's left is the right side, right? Just
Yes.
That's just like one way to remember it. That to this day I still use that logic to remember it.
I probably need to latch on to a different one, but that's not important right now anyway. But Mr. Inmos was standing on the west of the inner sanctum on Mount Pony.
No, holy mother!
That's right. Our witness here could have seen any shadowy figures on that. Any shadowy figures on that curtain.
No way! Perhaps it was the sacred flames of the lanterns that cast the shadow he saw?
I'm afraid not. I suspect that I inspected them during the investigation, but the flames were too small to cast the crisp, distinct figures Mr. Inmus claims to have seen.
But I did see those silhouettes, really.
But how could he, Nick?
Maybe he was somewhere where they were visible. Someplace. Wait, don't tell me. Your Majesty, if Mr. Immels really did see those shadows, it brings a brand new fact to light.
And that would be...
The brand new fact that comes to light if Mr. Amos really did see those shadows is he didn't see the murder, he was somewhere else. discuss reasons. Either way, he's somewhere else regardless. He wasn't where he claimed to be at the time of murder.
No? Where do you propose the witness was?
Some place where he could have seen the shadows. Shadow figures, naturally.
Wait, you mean...
None of the mountains east of the inner sanctum are close enough for a good view. That leaves only one place he could have clearly seen the shadows from.
Where might that be?
This is where Mr. Immus was at the time of the murder. The Plaza of the... Okay, yeah. Alright. At the High Priestess Hall, at the inner sanctum. We got some choices. Which is not this. I don't even know where, how high that is, or where that is. Do we know? I don't think we know.
Isn't that in the city?
Yes. Oh, so in both cases, no. So inner sanctuary?
That's I mean, he had to have seen them somewhere, right? So.
Remus was at the inner sanctum just beside the curtain on the east side. That's the only place from which he could have seen the shadowy figures.
No! Really? Wow, I didn't even think of that.
It wasn't the inner sanctum off limits to all but the victim and the accused.
And the third party who was there, you mean? I get the feeling that's a subject Prosecutor Shahmadi would rather not touch right now.
You mean?
That's right. This witness was at the scene of the crime, which means he's the mysterious third party he saw during the divination seance. He could be the one who dressed as Lady Gera and killed this high priest.
Googie!
What?
Objection.
And no one but the two participants are allowed anywhere near the inner sanctum. And the only way up there are the stairs that start down at the Plaza of Devotion. So tell me, how do you propose the witness enter the sacred space?
So he must have haven't thought that far ahead. I don't think about it though. Is this a parachute? All things considered. It's not, is it?
Oh.
Or is it?
It could be. I know what I thought it was. Huh?
What? Oh, the thing is, because this guy kind of looks like a military rebel, guys. Binoculars and all that stuff. So I'm thinking could that be a parachute? Makeshift parachute?
I mean, I was thinking it's like just like a really long rope, basically. But you know what? That could be it, man.
The sanctum has sheer cliffs on three sides and a steep towering rock face on the other. No one could have made it there by climbing the faces of those cliffs.
His Majesty speaks the truth. To say Mr. Remus was at such an inaccessible location is but a bit to tarnish his credibility. Is that not right?
Right. I wasn't at the inner sanctum. No, sir, no how. At least I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Hold it!
What about those silhouettes you claim to have seen?
Now I'm starting to think I've been imagining things.
What? This is insane.
I knew we couldn't trust that lawyer. He's trying to frame the witness. Why are we at fault here, hello?
Bruh. Bro, this witness is claimed to be a fucking unreliable idiot.
Peace, I say.
It's impossible. Unless I can show how he got to the inner sanctum. It just looks like I'm trying to slander Mr. Imus.
I believe in you, Nick.
I believe you can come up with some bullshit. You always do.
Rah rah, sis boom ba. Fight, Phoenix right.
Maya, please. You're not helping right now. Don't. No cheerleading acts, please. No.
Foxy, didn't I tell you? Just look at the accused. Has she no shame? Yeah, you know what I was saying? She hasn't changed much. Yeah.
I mean, I never expect her to change much. She's impossible to change.
28 years old? Nah. Still a kid. What's your problem, lady? Phoenix Wright is very trustworthy. I'll have you know. Not know, Maya, please. She got some nerve for a criminal. I bet that lawyer poisoned her mind.
Please, Maya, you're only making it worse. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but it's probably best to keep it to yourself for now.
I would advise the defense to think carefully before making any more sudden outbursts.
Sure, Magistrate. If I wasn't the bad guy before, I definitely am now.
Now, Mr. Imus, I would like you to think back carefully before you testify next about where you were that night.
Alright, Shaggy boy. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be some crazy ass testimony for me.
Nah, I was never at the inner sanctum, I tell ya. Not much I'm sure of, even with the fuzzy memory, you know. Besides, would have been impossible to get there in the first place. Boy, you lawyers are sure are scary.
That's 4 lines, I think.
I guess it might have been impossible for him to get to the inner sanctum like he claims, but...
Now, were you deceased in trying to frame this innocent witness?
No.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'd like to see you explain how he got up there.
Mr. Wright, is it not time to end these cross-examinations and get tired of this shit?
The moment of desperation leads to 100 million years of torment. It means that from each moment a sinner spends struggling to deny their sins.
So what's the sin of your actions here? Like, say that as a prosecutor you're trying to, make sure that this guy here, for example, is innocent in your eyes. But actually, what you're doing is defending the guilty guy. Yeah, what's the sin for that? I'm just wondering, like, logically speaking, what are you doing wrong?
Yeah, well, what are your punishments, huh? 100 million years of torment are added to your time in hell.
Moralism is the strictest religion ever.
And just so you know, you've already accrued 200 million extra years. Plus the 5 they started with the 7 million. Okay. That's 700 million years of torment.
Oh, they're really over-exaggerating the amount of years.
Sure.
Sure. What's another 200 million? Give or take. Oh my god.
What's another 200 million, give or take?
Yeah. What? I don't think it makes a difference at this point, right? Well, it's a big deal to me. Is it really, Phoenix? I can't keep saying that the witness was there at the inner sanctum. If I can't prove it, then the problem is, how am I going to do that? Frost exploding.
Hold it!
Are you sure you weren't there?
No, I'm sure I was, and that you're deeply skeptical. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, are all lawyers always like this?
Most certainly. They always try to pin crimes on innocent witnesses without any proof whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
And they are no better than bacteria or viruses.
Yikes! You mean he's contagious? He's gonna give me lawyeritis.
Fucking lawyeritis, goddamn. Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Phew, that was a close one. You almost put me there at the scene of the crime when I wasn't even there.
Hold it!
You just said your memory was fuzzy.
I sure did. What's the big deal?
I'll tell you what. Your testimony isn't very credible if your memory of the events is fuzzy.
Oh, no worries there. Don't you worry about it. It's no big deal. My memory may be fuzzy, but I'm very clear on one thing.
Here we go again.
You ask me whether or not I remember what I did that night, I'd say I do. Sure. You're confident that your testimony is true? Is that correct, Mr. Remus? Exactly. Guess I don't get to be a judge for nothing. So in closing, I can clearly say that I was totally not there.
Hold it!
I wonder if it really was impossible for you to go to the inner sanctum.
You have something to say? Just say so.
Couldn't there have been another way to get there? A way that wouldn't attract attention?
No, there isn't.
Which means there is.
Perhaps the defense would share its theory with us.
I don't have any wild... I don't even have a wild guess, let alone a theory though. Time to reach into my bag of bluffs.
Not right now. We're doing this
My
now.
bag of bluffs, to reach the inner sanctum without attracting any attention. He climbed up the cliff, he came from the plaza, he fell from the sky. They fell from the sky, huh? Interesting, yeah. That would align up with my parachute comment. All things considered.
Yeah.
Climbed up the cliff, I mean... Kind of a death sentence if you ask me, but sure. He came from the plaza, can't happen, so he must have, surely. If that's a parachute, if that's not, well... Maybe he fell from the sky.
Larry thinks he's a comedian now.
I was wondering what crazy theory you would come propose next. Well, defense, let's hear it then.
Mr. Amos could have parachuted down. We already know the weather was clear and there was no wind to speak of. Perfect weather for skydiving, I'd say.
Now that you have been backed into a corner, your delusions grow even more delusional.
Oh, where did he parachute from? What, was he on top of the fucking prison or something? That's my only question. Where did he parachute from? Man, I can actually see the fucking prison for once. Holy shit.
The inner sanctum is on a tiny ledge upon a sheer cliff over 2,000 meters tall.
As a matter of fact, how does one get up there? How do you bring prisoners up there?
Maybe through helicopter or something.
Bruh.
That's the only
What?
fucking way, man.
Talk about extremists. So they helicopter fucking what? Food up there as well? And daily needs? Ah, damn.
It would have to. I don't, like, you can't, there's no easy way to climb it.
That has to be the most expensive to maintain prison ever.
That's, yeah. One misstep and a skydiver would soon find themselves in the Twilight Realm.
I do like how just random trees are growing out of the mountain. It's just for pushers.
It's possible.
Yeah, I don't care how still the wind was. Even I couldn't have made that jump.
Wait, what's this building on the top of the Sacred Mountain? Well, Phoenix, you should know, right?
That is the Royal Penitentiary, number 4.
Alright, Princess Rifa mentioned there was a prison up there.
Penitentiary. Okay.
How do you get your prisoners up there anyway?
Okay, yeah, I somehow guessed that. I mean, to be fair, it is the only logical way. By helicopter, but only with authorization from the Minister of Justice. He is the only one who can approve flights that pass over the inner sanctum. Might I also add defense? That no parachute or any other equipment necessary for skydiving have been found.
You did a fucking bad job at looking around.
Are you saying I flew down there by flapping my arms? I may be an incredible dude, but even I'm not capable of that.
Well, please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Endless.
Ooh. We don't even have to press that yet. We can press the last one and then come back to this one and then present. It's up to you.
I mean, I probably have to present stuff here. Like, I don't think there's something wrong about pressing it, though. You wouldn't need to flap your arms if you had some gear.
As I have already stated, nothing of the sort was found in or around the scene of the crime.
I'd sure like to see some of that so-called gear you're talking about.
I know, but was there nothing like that at the Inner Sanctum? What if there was something that could have been used as a parachute? I should give the evidence another look.
You continue to claim that the witness was at the Inner Sanctum. Yet said claim shall remain but a claim without any supporting evidence, Mr. Wright.
Yes, I realize that, Your Majesty. If I can't find any inconsistencies, I guess I can always try to elicit some more testimony.
Oh, you boy.
Now, hold on, lawyer. Lawyers aren't scary.
You're saying I was at the Inner Sanctum when I wasn't. Anyone who tried to frame an innocent man like that is a scary in my book.
Lawyers are scary. Lawyers are scary. It's a setup. It's definitely a setup.
I'm not trying to set anyone up. I'm going to prove evidence and provide evidence and explain exactly how it was done.
The gallery speaks true. They know the depth of a lawyer's sin and the poverty of this virtue.
There may be some bad apples, but we're not all like that, you know.
Don't worry, Nick. I'll still root for you, no matter how morally bankrupt you become.
Sure. Thanks a bunch, Maya.
Har, 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 har.
Mr. Anonymous wasn't at the Inner Sanctum, or more precisely, couldn't get there.
I don't see a way out of this.
Yeah, these kinds of debates only get worse if you argue him the wrong way. I'll have to pray some conclusive testimony out of him and then present some evidence.
Like when you're trying to catch frogs from a pond. Once you've got a grip on it, you'd better hold on tight.
You're right, something like that.
No, 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 no. Yeah.
Oh, you can this thing. Assuming. Yeah, this should be it.
Objection!
Mr. is right. He couldn't have skydived down there without any gear.
No, finally come around, have you? Now you see that I couldn't have possibly been there at the inner sanctum.
Right. If you didn't have any gear, that is.
What on earth are you talking about?
That overreaction is a dead giveaway that I'm on the right track. Take a look at this piece of evidence.
Those are prayer flags, are they not?
Yes, but they have been sewn together to create one big banner, a banner that could also function like a parachute.
Poor Kunka!
The people of Ukraine are so used to seeing prayer flags that the police didn't even think twice about these flags during their investigation.
No, this cannot be.
The witness landed on the inner sanctum by using these prayer flags as a parachute. Is that not right, Mr. Anonymous Man?
There's no way out. I'm surrounded.
Mr. Amos?
No, this sucks. Jog my memory. I guess I was there at the inner sanctum after all.
Man, is he gonna have another testimony?
What are you gonna say now, audience, huh? Huh? Blaming me for stupid shit?
I feel that's what Maya would be shouting.
You calling me a Maya?
No, I'm saying like, I feel like that's what Maya would be shouting there. Like, what? See, guys, Nick is a good guy. As I expected. There were 3 people there that night.
You did it, Nick.
You bullshitted yourself out of it, as always.
You weren't wrong after all.
Thanks, I guess. Mr. Amos, you were the one disguised as Lady Kira that night, weren't you?
No way, no how. It's like this. Oh yeah. I was only there at the inner sanctum by accident.
By accident?
Exactly. And that thing's not a parachute. It's a homemade paraglider.
I mean, ladder, step ladder, whatever.
A paraglider? Are you telling me you could fly using that patchwork mess of material?
Man, I look like much, but it's as sturdy as it can be. I ride the wind like an eagle, going higher and higher from my earthly launching point.
Well, we established there was no fucking wind. What's you on about, buddy?
That was a little bit.
But then something happened that forced me to land at the inner sanctum.
Uh-huh. So you just happened to land there? You expect me to believe that?
No. Please call yourself Mr. Right. However, the fact that the witness was at the inner sanctum is crucial testimony indeed. Certainly warrants further explication. Therefore, let's continue with more testimony.
There's more testimony. God damn, this guy keeps going.
Was it like 4 now? Is it 4? I lost count actually.
This guy is a fucking testimony fucking fanatic. For sure, this is the last one.
Probably. I mean, the music sounds still calm. It's not the hype one. I don't know, maybe, is there a fifth one coming up?
Oh man.
That evening, I was enjoying a trek through the night sky with my homemade paraglider. But just as Pony was drawing near, something terrible happened. An accident forced me to make an emergency landing at the inner sanctum. As I landed, I banged my head, causing me to lose my memory.
So suddenly you remember how you lost your memory. Damn, how convenient.
So you see, I ended up at the inner sanctum purely by accident.
Mm.
I
Damn.
don't even know where to start with this one.
Mr. Amos, you failed to mention any of this during your pre-trial questioning.
And even then, I like how he some conveniently remembers how he lost his memory of the. Damn, I thought you were an amnesiac.
I can't be held. I mean, I'm just remembering it now.
Oh, conveniently, only these select details.
Yay.
Continue such slipshot testimony, and you will be cast into the hell of hangnails, where you shall have hangnails grown and ripped out for 800 million years.
Yeah, everything has to be a million.
No, I think I'll pass on that.
Looks like that caught the prosecutor Submoney's off guard. This is my chance to rip his case to shreds.
Hold it!
You're enjoying the trek through the night sky with your homemade paraglider? You didn't go to pray?
A devout Cryonist like me can pray anywhere, even while flying through the sky. But I wouldn't recommend you try it. You're bound to end up dead.
Paraglider? I didn't see anything like that.
That's because the ritual curtain blocked your view. You should have seen me majestically soaring between the mountains.
Really? What do you think, Nick?
Don't ask me.
I was really enjoying that flight. Right, anyway.
If I have to bluntly judge that laughing you do on here, you sound like a pirate from an old video game that I know.
Hold it!
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Something terrible happened?
Exactly. And when I say terrible, I mean terrible.
What? Was there something unexpected near Mount Pony Pony?
What was again?
Wait, you don't remember?
Let's just say it was terrible. Real bad, like real bad. Like
Omega bad.
Hold it!
What exactly was this accident you had?
no question. Now, what was it? Wind. Oh yeah, it was wind. And not just any wind, but a sudden gale force made me lose control.
The wind was strong enough to make you lose control?
Yeah, I got that right.
Okay then, please add that to your testimony, buddy. Which is, again, I already had a problem with the wind to begin with, so please add that to your testimony.
Gale force winds came out of nowhere, so I made an emergency landing at the sanctum.
Hold it!
Had the wind been blowing the whole time around the mountains?
Yep.
Just the right amount of wind to paragliding. Really, really.
Dude, real funny guy, this guy.
That sudden gale force once was a real shocker. Rip.
I see, so a decent wind had been blowing until then.
Yep, right to so. A paraglide is not much use without a decent wind. Mm-hmm.
Hold it!
Where at the inner sanctum did you land?
Nah, it's easy. Where the paraglider ended up.
I guess that makes sense. So outside the ritual curtain on the side of where the moonlight shadows were cast.
But that's on the other side.
That's on the other side, yes, but again, you're not gonna see shadows.
Right as I landed, I hit my head on a rock. I lost both my conscience and my memory.
And this statement is in like all unconscious, out of memory. I mean, bro, you probably just missed the whole fucking thing then. That's whatever. Something seriously wrong with this guy.
He's your best friend.
No, it's not here.
Hold it!
You're lucky to be alive after all, an accident like that.
Yeah? I'm just lucky. I'm just a lucky kind of guy. Times like these separate the men from the boys.
Wow, I'd say you were incredibly lucky, almost miraculously so.
Yeah, got something to say. Yeah, say it. Don't need to be old fancy.
Alright, Mr. Illness? It wasn't an accident, was it? You landed on the inner sanctum on purpose.
What the? No, it was an accident. I'm telling you. You don't even have any proof, so stop making things up about me.
His testimony is like moving targets.
Okay, Nick. Time for some evidence. You know, really grab him by the scruff of his neck.
One thing at a time. First, I have to find inconsistency.
Quick,
Oh, what
grab him by the balls and squeeze him.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I did not hear that. Anyway, where is the consistency changing this? There are bound to be discrepancies on another issue.
Hey, it's me.
I'm telling you, this guy can't be my best friend, man. Larry's not here, okay?
He is your best friend. This is Gale Force winds came out of nowhere, so I made an emergency landing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the new line.
Your fucking mom did that.
No.
So all I'm saying, your fucking mom. Now then. We're talking about winds here, right? Was it here?
What, the weather? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. No, wait, is that the... Yeah, it is that. Wait, is that the weather? Where's the weather? It has to be a second. Wait, hold on. Let me read the second again. The thick white ice froze. Okay. The sign of the puzzle. Okay. Okay.
Doesn't say it here. What's your side?
So what's the last thing?
That's third one, fourth one. Weather for. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
yeah,
it's the last thing. Okay. Wait, this is new. Wait, did I read this? The area around the inner sanctum will enjoy calm, clear skies today. The warmer temperature will make for excellent prior weather. Be warned, however, that we'll see a cold front move in for overnight. No mention of wind though. None whatsoever.
Yeah, so he can go fuck himself. Is all I'm saying. Literally, he can just go fuck himself. We have a saying in my country, Mr. Anonymous. From one lie sprouts another.
Yeah, What was that supposed to mean?
It means someone caught lying will lie again in an attempt to conceal their first lie. Speaking of his name, though, is he still questioned? No, no. I don't know. In other words, this current testimony is just a blatant lie you're telling to cover your track.
Oh, what'd you just say?
You claim Gale Force winds caused you to lose control. But this newspaper has the weather report for the day of the murder. It says, the area around the inner sanctum will enjoy calm, clear skies today.
Balkonkel! Boy, I do believe it does say that.
One lie spells another. That makes sense. But is it really a saying back home? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, because I made that the fuck up.
For real?
Your Majesty, the witness's testimony contains another flaw. One that's even more fatal to his cause. Thus, we need no longer further testimonies.
More fatal, you say? The rest will explain himself at once.
Mr. Anonymous claims to have he was flying up around an inner sanctum with his paraglider, but it would have been impossible to get all the way up there without any wind.
Why, yes, I believe you're right. But we know the witness was at the inner sanctum, so... Mr. Amos, how did you get there? And from where?
The funny thing is that my memory loss seems to be acting up again.
I seem to be forgetting stuff again. How weird.
Without any wind, he couldn't have flown up there from the bottom of the mountain. By process of elimination, the only starting point that makes any sense is... Your Majesty, I believe I have the answer to your question. To reach the inner sanctum, Mr. Ilmos must have launched himself from all the way up fucking here, right? Unless he was somehow standing on fucking these places, but what the fuck ever, so... Right!
I mean, that's just stupid.
So yeah. I mean, I'm still like, unless somehow he was on here, which is like, wow.
He would still have... I mean, okay, Foxy, how would he get there in the...
I know, that's why I'm saying somehow. He somehow got here. That means he was also stranded up here. So, all things considered.
This sounds stupid. You still have to go through the inner sanctum anyway.
Are you insane? That's where he came from?
You could have come from below. The only other option is from above. So you see, Anonymous came down from Royal Penitentiary number 4. From there, he could have easily reached the inner sanctum by parachute. And that means he might have also killed the High Priest.
What?
Mr. Amos, were you the third party at the inner sanctum? And the one behind the warning to halt the right that the victim received? Was it you? Was it you we saw in the final memory? Are you the rebel hunter, Lady Kira?
No!
Yeah, Mr. Prosecutor, sir! Help me out here! You did it! You finally left him speechless! Ah, come on, Mr. Prosecutor, man! Come on, back me up. Do it. Please. I beg you.
No!
Quiet, you fool.
You should use this time to prepare yourself for what is to come. For a fate far worse than the hangnail hell awaits you now.
You wanna keep doing that while he shows that face expression? He's absolutely frozen. Like he became a statue. No breathing, no nothing. Look at him.
Yep.
He's just still as a cardboard cutout.
Well done, defense. I must concede this point to you. The witness did in fact descend to the inner sanctum from Royal Penitentiary number 4.
Huh. He didn't even put up a fight this time. That's awfully generous of him.
But if you are to perceive as you see, then surely you've already figured out the riddle. The riddle of Anonymous's true identity.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's none of no. So it's none of these, and there's that one wanted post. This guy. Will it be this guy?
So you're a member of insurgent leadership and from a paratrooper. It says paratrooper. Damn. Okay.
That and again we already
The news thing as well. That
Yeah.
part, this part. Escape prison.
so,
This one is
Well, escape
more.
from
This more is more concrete. To be fair.
well, that's a concrete that someone escaped, but identity. So I mean this poster has to come into play somewhere. So it's probably this
Yeah.
guy. His true identity? Not sure I know quite yet, but I guess I'll have to answer with something.
You seem I'm the only one still in the dark here. The fans care to enlighten me. Who is this man we've been calling Anonymous?
Is this really him?
Only now do you realize the truth. Well, please do share with us your belated insight.
What's wrong, Nick? Why are you holding back?
Because this isn't going to be very helpful to our case.
Really? Are you sure?
Unfortunately, I've got no other choice. That scruffy beard and shaggy mane completely threw me off. But it's all becoming clear now. The nighttime BASE jump from the mountaintop prison. The precision landing at the inner sanctum using only a homemade parachute. Only a paratrooper, or more precisely, a former paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness is... how did you read that again?
I'm not saying. I'm gonna leave it to you.
That's oddball.
It's fine.
Prison escapee. And the member of Turkish rebel group. Well, you'll have to remind me what that was, otherwise...
I'll probably end up reading it at some points. It's fine.
What? Yeah! The witness is an escaped prisoner? Precisely. The police have been scouring every corner of the city to no avail. Meanwhile,
here he was under our noses the entire time. And when did you figure this out?
I don't think anyone would see through my clever disguise.
But the witness's charade is not all that has been shattered. Is it defense?
Boy, do I hate this guy.
Please recall the defense's own words.
Whoever sent it clearly meant to threaten the high priest. The letter said, "Do not perform the rite." But the rite went on as scheduled. I believe that is why the high priest was murdered.
Who do you suppose sent that letter?
A person with something to hide. The rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira herself.
He claimed that the real killer was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Yeah? And what's your point? What of the witness's true identity?
Only a paratrooper, or precisely a former paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness is Gus Arbal, prison escapee, and a member of Dirk's rebel group.
Oh no!
He is a rebel and is an escaped prisoner. He could not possibly have been Lady Kira, mortal enemy of the rebels.
No! Now, perhaps the witness will enlighten us to the truth. And after all, he has yet to refute any of this.
You got me. I'm the razor-sharp fangs of the Defiant Dragons. Ooh. Yeah. That's Sarabelle.
When did you get your memories back?
FYI, I still didn't understand it. He did read it, but I didn't get it.
That's a rebel.
Oh. Well, that's what it was.
Oh, around the time you guys were talking about there being no wind. But you gotta give me credit for making up all that testimony off the top of my head.
Are you prepared to tell us the truth now?
Well, it's true I parachuted down into the inner sanctum. But I banged my head on impact and I ended up unconscious outside the ritual curtain. In short, my eyewitness testimony was a big fat lie.
A big fat lie?
Oh, and by the way, long time no see, UT.
Wait, they know each other?
Your Majesty. This filthy rebel belongs in a jail cell.
No, yes, of course. Bailiff, seize him at once. Seems they really have forgotten to know the will of the dragon, huh, Yudi? But I haven't. And no dogs of the Garen regime are gonna lay a finger on me. Yup! Off I go, run away! Deploy all available resources. I want all units placed on high alert.
So, you
Hey, my best friend ran away.
think you might, wanna go find him?
The escaped prisoner escaped again.
Even if this didn't really help my case or or it nudged it some way or other, it should not. He was so confident about summoning a fucking witness in the first place. His own witness that just didn't do anything at the end of the day.
If anything, it made him look really bad, actually. Unfortunately, no one's gonna see that part.
Yeah.
The police force has been placed on high alert. You'll be caught before long. An escaped prisoner who escaped the law again after giving a ton of false testimony. Talk about a troublemaker.
I mean, I think. You know what? Wasn't the courtroom door being guarded by guys with fucking assault rifles or something like that? How the fuck this guy escaped?
So, no, man.
He really pulled a number on all of us. What was the point of all that anyway?
Well, I can't help but feel that entire episode was an enormous waste of time.
Wow, the foreign country tour is more like the actual tour. Ain't that so convenient?
Just grumpier and more angry.
He said the iconic line. Waste of time.
Yep.
Your Majesty? Perhaps it will not. It was not as great of a waste as you might believe.
What makes you say that, Prosecutor Sudmari?
That's how Bill dropped something as he made his escape from these holes.
Oh, the other half of paper. That scrap of paper looks awfully familiar.
These appear to be direct orders from Dirk. From...
Oh wait, who said that?
Uh,
Oh, that was Nayura. These papers. These appear to be direct orders from Dirk.
From Dirk? The rebel leader? We only have a small corner of it.
wait, I remember now. Your Majesty, I've seen that scrap of paper before.
You have?
The scrap of paper that's our ball trapped is a part of this.
It looks like that, doesn't it?
What else could it be, honestly? Be honest.
Take that!
We have nothing else.
And this is?
I found it at the scene of the crime. It appears to be a copy of the order that Mr. Arbol dropped. If we put the two together, we should be able to read what the order says.
How convenient.
Oh my. And just what does it say, Mr. Wright?
I can't read it.
I can't read Guyanese.
Nah. Prosecutor Sudmari, if you please.
The ignored lawyer has not bothered to learn our language, has he?
But
Very
you don't
well.
know how difficult it is to learn a different language, okay?
Very well then.
Your language is so non-English, you know how hard it is?
Let me see then. Ngalimanki, Sheshipashi, Sheshkimanki,
Wow,
Trelimanki,
and you're even worse at your own language. Damn, that's
Manki, Sheshki, Trelilia.
Yep.
I do not understand.
Oh, see, Shadmani, that's because you're doing terrible singing. Try actually reading. Well, what does it say?
Using the lamplight as a landmark, he was to parachute down to the inner sanctum. Upon the rites of completion, he was to don the Lady Kira robes and make his escape.
What? That is how you asked to escape from the prison?
So if I were to assume that Mr. Arabal was the one who killed the High Priest, then maybe it was because Abdad in me tried to thwart his escape plan.
Now, oh foul lawyer, I'm afraid that is simply ludicrous.
Huh? But I didn't say anything. Did he just read my mind?
I know how your putrid mind works. Unfortunately for you, lawyer. However, now that the rebels' escape plan has been revealed, it is clear that Arabelle is not the High Priest's killer.
How can you be so sure?
If only you would use that putrid brain of yours every once in a while. That Arabelle plan could not have worked without the help of a certain individual.
What do you mean?
I am speaking of Abbot Inmay, and of course, had that Arabelle simply donned Lady Kira's robes and made his escape alone, he would have been far too conspicuous. But were he by the High Priest's side, the faithful citizens praying in the plaza would have had no cause to suspect anything. It is therefore unthinkable that Arabelle was the High Priest's killer.
Oh, man, this guy.
So then you're saying the High Priest was a... Oh, I cannot bear to say it.
I'm afraid it is so. He numbered among the rebels who threatened our kingdom.
How could this be?
The High Priest? A rebel? There must be some kind of a mistake. Let it go and move on. Accept the truth. It is the only way. And that goes double for you, defense. Cease your futile battle now.
And why should I?
Because I will now put the final nail in the coffin of the accused. Now that we have eliminated that Arabelle from our list of suspects, there is only one person that still remains. The accused Maya Fey.
Hold it!
Now how am I gonna argue about this then? Let's see it. Hold it right there. Aren't you forgetting something important?
Something important? Please do explain, defense.
You can't end this trial without looking into the arrow, the murder weapon, the third party. Okay, alright.
I mean, we know the third party. So... the arrow? I guess the murder weapon? What's the arrow have to do with anything?
No. I'm trying to really think about this, but...
Because we already established the third party. I feel like that one's like an automatic no. I'll let you decide, obviously. That's just my thought process.
I was thinking on the third party thing, though. It's like... if... I mean, who was standing in the rope, per se? All things considered, then, if I know maybe I wasn't following the previous dialogue very well, but we just established that the priest guy, or they established the priest guy was maybe a rebel this whole time, and then we're also establishing that this freaking what
I mean, so we've essentially established that he is a rebel, right? And technically, we do see that vigilante, Kira, killing rebels or like dealing with them, right?
Hmm.
My guess would be that, but if there was a way to connect that somehow, I don't know. But the thing is, like we've established who the third party is. At this point, we will have to establish a fourth party, right?
Technically, yes. The arrow makes no sense to me. Murder weapon or third party. Well, the murder weapon is just a dagger, right?
Yeah. Was that what the autopsy said as well? I mean, I assume so. I mean, that's pretty much been established, right? Caused by blood loss from deep abdominal wound caused by a bladed weapon. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Well, it appears to have been. Yeah. I mean, it appears to have been inflicted by the warbad dagger used. Okay, yeah. Pretty much says it right there. Face, okay, that's fine. It's nothing
I
relevant
mean,
there.
based on that, like, don't we? What else can we learn about the dagger? Kind of established the fact that it killed this guy. At least the autopsy pretty much kind of talks all about it. So
Well, if I'm thinking where this is going, maybe he's thinking of doing fingerprints on the dagger. But the dagger is also missing as well, so.
yeah, we don't have the dagger though. I don't see it in evidence or anything. It fucking plays the music. Okay.
Nick, what are you doing? Not right now in court. What?
It helps me think, Maya.
Damn, look at that plumed Punisher. Nothing to do with the Steel Samurai.
No,
Doesn't sound nothing alike.
not a single thing about this instrumentation sounds like it. I don't think this arrow means check all. That's just an envelope thing, but I don't think it
Oh!
might.
Wait. What if. Maybe it could be the arrow. Because we don't know who sent it. Maybe whoever sent that warning of the arrow could be it.
But wouldn't, all things considered, this leather business and all these threats and stuff, wouldn't we weren't like talking about that Turk guy or whatever his name was? Or is the arrow unrelated to the Turk guy, or however you pronounce his name?
No, I think. Because this was sent by. This is the Warbat arrow.
Mm.
So that means Lady Kira sent it. I'll be honest. Okay, I know it's either the weapon, the murder weapon, or the arrow. It can't be the third party because we've literally just established it. I actually not too sure what the answer is here.
Yeah, problem is we only have we can only go fuck off once, and after that,
I mean, I imagine we're pretty much near the end of the trial anyway, so it will probably reset whenever we're going back into trial next time. I don't imagine this is gonna last that much longer.
wonder. Does it let me midway save like that, just in case? Just in case we actually just fuck up something really
Yeah, you
terribly.
can save if you want to.
I just want to assume it'll let me like load back to this point. Otherwise, god damn it. So one or the other.
You decide. You think through this and decide. This is your game as well, so I want you to make the choice.
I know you're able to think more about this arrow thing than I am. The murder weapon. That is fucking missing. Then it's fucking problem.
That's a
Murder
problem. Where could it even go? That's the problem. I do think the fact that it's missing is a problem. I think that's a bigger problem than the arrow. How can the dagger just vanish?
The third party part would be really convenient for Phoenix, though, all things considered. He really needs a third party. Whether some rebel guy did something, some other bullshit happened, Maya did a fucking channeling, anything, like anything to draw attention away to a third party would so helpful for Phoenix right about now. And these two. I mean, I tried the murder weapon just to humor it. I don't think it's the arrow, though. What about the murder weapon? We haven't found it yet.
Yes, that's the wrong answer. What does it matter if it has been found or not? The fact remains that the victim was killed with it by the accused.
I also fail to see how that would be important, Mr. Wright. This, however, is. Did you enjoy that explosion? Since there is no need to continue this trial any longer.
No, you're right, shit. There's still something important that must be brought to light. You can't end this trial without looking into...
I guess the arrow. I mean, I don't think it was even mentioned, the arrow, ever. Not in court, at least. That's wrong!
Okay. What about the arrow that was fired into the high priest's house?
It was simply a means to deliver the warning letter to the victim.
More or less the same conclusion we came to yesterday.
Wait, so they actually mean the third party, which is now technically the fourth party. How about you make it more clear next time? Fucking game.
You know, I guess you're right.
No? Then this should be just about right as well. I had enough of you. Defense, that's it. I've heard enough.
Finally! I can put this lawyer into hell.
This trial need not be drawn out any longer.
Well, I guess I get to see how a game over screen looks like.
The defense has failed to counter the charges filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense.
That.
Now then, the court finds the accused Maya Fey and the defense Phoenix Wright exploded.
Guilty.
Damn, I don't even get a reaction of Phoenix like, oh shit, we fucked up, Maya. Like, I guess I get to haunt you now, Nick.
I told you I was gonna do it.
Should I click retry from this scene or resume a saved game? Like, would it put me back at the exact save spot or?
I don't
Or
know
will-
what happens with the first one.
If I just load this back.
I'm kind of curious to know where it loads you though. The first one, but do whatever.
Yeah.
So third party.
I'm talking about the true identity of the Lady Kira. We
Okay,
saw
say
in
it like that though. Like this is so fucking deceiving because we already have a third party. I hate the fucking
Yeah.
wording. That's so stupid.
Yeah. I'm talking about the true identity of the Lady Kira we saw in the science fiction. If that wasn't that's Arbel, then who was it?
Objection.
That matter has been resolved. Already been
It has. What's he talking about?
It is as I have maintained from the start. There was no third party in the seance vision.
Objection.
But there was another Lady Kira there besides Maya Fey. We all saw her. What the? This is not gonna explode, is it? Actually, that's a pretty new animation expression for him. Damn.
Yeah.
I can't do my finger point. You restrained my wind element pending. Oh
Nice.
shit. Oh, that's terrible singing. Oh my god.
Huh.
Oh man, that's terrible singing. It hurts.
It is time to let it go and move on. Your fate has already been sealed, much like your arm.
Hardly seems fair.
It is quite simple once you consider where the victim and the accused were at the time. When the victim was near the spring with his back to the accused, what would he see ahead? Besides the water itself, there is nothing but a warbat statue. Oh, that was the judge. Oh, hold on. Back up. Open history.
Besides the water itself, there is nothing but the warbat statue.
Precisely. And the Lady Kira we saw in the seance is the warbat statue draped in her sacred robes.
No way.
Well, that's fucking stupid, isn't it? The accused wanted to force Lady Kira to appear in the seance vision. Wait, what? No, wait, what? What do you mean? She would have had to plan this ahead. What?
Uh-huh.
Before she came from behind and stabbed the victim with the dagger in reverse grip.
But why would the accused want to do something like create a false Lady Kira?
To show it to the victim as he was being slain.
What reason would the accused have to fool the victim she was about to kill?
It was not the victim she was trying to fool. It was the very court itself.
Come again?
Suspicion would not fall on the accused if it looked as if another Lady Kira was there. And the defense was foolish enough to fall for it and claim it was a third party in disguise.
Are you saying?
I am. It was all a cleverly wicked scheme perpetrated by the accused.
Maya is way too retarded to come up with such a scheme.
That's way too elaborate. A scheme in which she sought to use the seance vision to mislead us.
This can't be happening.
What a face you are making, defense. I'm surprised you're taking this so hard. And after all, did I not clearly state a while back that you were chasing after naught but a deluded fantasy? Something has occurred to me, you see. And your allegations of a third party are but a deluded fantasy.
Damn. All things considered, this seems to be leading to a guilty verdict, ain't it? Do I have any counter arguments at this point? Unless Phoenix says something, do we have any counter arguments to bluff ourselves out of this?
I think I know what could happen next. But if that's gonna happen, then we're gonna have to stop it there.
I mean, something stupid has to happen, whatever it is, because I feel like I can't really redirect their attention to something. I could be wrong too. You're telling me he knew this is how it would turn out all the way back then, and that he was just waiting for the most effective moment to spring it on him.
Do you understand now? Well, have I had you dancing in the palm of my hand this entire time?
It can't be.
This is an outrage. You took a royal priestess's sacred divination seance and used it to commit this most foul and despicable murder.
No! I did nothing of the sort!
Well,
Nick, it's not true. I didn't.
Objection.
Cease this ugly display. Your fate is sealed now that the facts have been exposed. Your Majesty, the time has come to convict this criminal who only seeks to taint the sacred hall.
Indeed. It seems this trial is over.
Hold it!
Does the defense wish to offer up yet another counter-argument or something?
the accused is not the killer, and here's why. Now what do I do? I've got nothing.
It would appear the defense has run out of arguments to make.
I thought for sure that the rebel was the killer. The only person with a possible motive, the one trusted Lady Kira, has vanished. And yet I've got nothing to use against Prosecutor Shadmadi's argument. Damn it, I can't lose now, not like this.
Very well then. I shall now render my verdict.
Wait! Please wait, I'm begging you.
It is time to let it go and move on.
This trial need not be drawn out any longer. The defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance by the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense. Now then, this court finds the accused Maya Fey.
Something gonna object? Anyone? Anything? Yeah?
And the defense Phoenix Wright. Guilty. Exploded.
Oh no, man. Yeah, something. No, I'm doomed. Oh, there
Your
it is.
Majesty, please forgive the interruption, but...
What is the meaning of this?
A body has been found in the Plaza of the Devotion, Your Majesty. What's this?
body. What happened now?
And we found this sticking out of the victim.
Why, that's Lady Kira's warbed dagger.
Lady Kira, she has returned from the Twilight Realm. She has defeated another rebel.
Peace.
Well, it would seem the dagger that was once lost has now been found. One more thing to report, Prosecutor Sadmadi. Yes? This dagger. It bears the fingerprints of Maya Fey on it.
What?
But
Yeah, that's you. Why would Maya prints be on it?
I cannot believe it yet. Believe it, and yet it must be true.
There's something the Miller prosecutor said, Muddy.
This trial has run its course, and the accused's guilt has been firmly established. However, it would seem the defense was right about one thing.
I was.
You claim that the murder at the inner sanctum had been carried out by the rebel hunter masquerading as Lady Kira.
I did say something to that effect, but what of it?
Prosecutor said, Muddy, are you suggesting what I think you are?
I believe the true identity of the rebel hunter who has been masquerading as Lady Kira is none other than the accused Miss Maya Fey.
What?
Me?
What?
I realize how shocking this must be. Looking back, however, I now realize there was much that pointed to this fact. The rebel hunting Lady Kira was first sighted about 2 years ago. And the accused first came to our kingdom 2 years ago as well.
Why? The timing matches perfectly.
But there is more. The warning letter was found in the high priest's bedroom 3 days before the rite.
I love just how incriminating this all sounds.
It's looking pretty fucking shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Despite the house being locked up tight that night,
Objection!
How does that prove anything?
it is difficult to believe an intruder could have found a way to enter such a secure house. However, the accused was known to come and go freely there.
But then, who killed this recent body person then? Like, if Maya was here this whole time and in detention,
Yeah.
who killed that body? The body that you guys just found, like, who? When did that happen? Like, someone explain to me, when did that guy die?
Mainly to prepare for the purification rite.
Ugh.
Abbot Inmei was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, and even a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions. Just 1 sec, there was a bit of a delay and now the thing is off sync. Let me Okay, that should be fine, maybe. The accused could have easily left the house unlocked for herself without anyone noticing.
No.
If we assume that the accused was Lady Kira, that more than establishes her motive for killing the High Priest.
Yes, the victim was secretly an insurgent, bent on helping that Arabelle escape after all.
Precisely. That made him a target of Lady Kira's wrath. And after killing the High Priest, she then unleashed her divine justice on another rebel. But how? How about you explain that? So it seems the scope of this case has expanded. We now have 2 murders perpetrated by Miss Maya Fey masquerading as Lady Kira.
If Miss Fey is indeed a serial killer, it would affect the severity of her punishment. In light of this, I believe the second murder must be investigated before we can proceed.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Maya Fey, I hereby charge you with this second murder. May your defiled soul feel the weight of your sins.
A new murder charge on top of a guilty verdict.
It seems the defense will live to see one more day.
Talk about hanging on by a thread.
Come tomorrow, a far more terrible punishment awaits you.
I hereby suspend these proceedings so that the second murder may be investigated. Until the conclusion of this new investigation, this court is adjourned. Now get out!
Comedy. Real comedy. Alright, so basically you spelled a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. Don't even explain some of your own wording. And then and then it's like, alright, so we get to you get to live one more day, even though you already have a guilty verdict on your ass. Thanks, guys. So generous, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's because the case is clearly directly involved, so quite a scene. Man,
Either way, real fucking comedy, man. Even knowing a second investigation day comes or not, just have to weasel myself out of the courtroom somehow.
it's real fucking something, yeah.
But personally, I think there had to be at least 2 instances where the fucking evidence should have fucking worked. Freaking binoculars or not, both options should have fucking worked.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We failed one case, man.
Damn, crazy. And we failed because of wording.
I mean, bro,
From the
come on.
game?
Come on. Like, the game says third party. I mean, we literally just talked about the third party. So, like, we're just gonna talk about that's again? That's Arabelle? Come on. Like, we just talked about him. And now it's like trying to... I know what it's trying to say, but at the same time, it's so fucking deceiving.
So yeah, so would I count this as failing a case more than is just the game being stupid?
Yeah.
Also, one of my penalties came again from the game being stupid, in my opinion. It was the fucking lantern thing. I mean, the wind's title was on the screen, if that mattered. The lantern was there. I clicked the lantern, and it's like, oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was the wrong moment to
Yeah,
click.
that was fucking stupid as well. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. This game.
All things considered, I would have had at least one life left here. So in theory, in theoretical sense, this game over should have never happened. I would have at least lived with one life. All things considered. If I had to be really technical about losing this case as a statement, I think the game scammed
A little bit.
at least out of one life.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm going to bed now. For anyone that was watching us, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you next time. See you later.